We welcome you to Salem, Arkansas, and it's the Battle of the Greyhounds tonight. It ought to be a dogfight. We saw the Bulldogs and the Greyhounds last week, and then this week we're going to see the Battle of the Greyhounds. So it's going to be a running effort by both sides tonight. David Black, joined by, as usual, Josh Nation behind the camera, Anthony May, the tech guy, Ben Black, Hayden Schultz in the booth calling the play-by-play. Guys, welcome. Ben Black, how are you, sir?
Doing fine. Just glad to be back in the booth, David, with you guys here at Cable 15 TV. It's another wonderful Friday night of football as the Newport Greyhounds will play the Salem Greyhounds at Salem. Don't know a lot about these guys, really. Hadn't got to watch a lot of film. I think Hayden got to watch some film on them earlier this week. So, Hayden, what did you see on film?
Yeah, and it's a typical Salem team, Ben. It's going to be run at you, under center a lot. Going to see a lot of trickery with the fake handoff and things like that. A lot of dive, some counter, a lot of power. And they're going to be physical. I mean, they're going to be big up front, obviously. Hounds get DJ Marshall back tonight. Don't know how much he's going to play, but that could be a big factor in the Hounds' offense and get things rolling with that guy back.
Absolutely. You know, hated to have him out for as long as we did, but glad he got to come back as quick as he did.
The Greyhounds will be receiving the football to start the football game.
Well, I was just going to make sure that we got the opening coin flip straight. This same group of officials that we had last week, and I think they got it right. Who won the toss and what's the call here?
Well, the Greyhounds won the toss. So
Oh, yeah, is that right? And the Greyhounds are going to kick and the Greyhounds are going to receive, huh?
Absolutely.
That's what the VA guy said.
The Greyhounds have won the toss.
So the Newport Greyhounds are going to be kicking to the Greyhounds and be operating from our left to the right on your screen. And we thank you so much for joining us here at Cable 15 TV, Facebook Live, and our YouTube channel at Newport Cable 15 TV. As always, the ball game brought to you by George Kell Motor Company, your authorized Chevrolet Buick GMC truck dealer, the Jackson's Funeral Home at the 1900 block of Malcolm Avenue, White River Health, an organization where patients choose to receive care, physicians choose to practice, employees desire to work, and visitors and families feel welcome. Arkansas Steel Associates, been a community-minded leader in Jackson County, including supporting the Newport Greyhounds for many, many years. As you see the Newport Greyhounds come onto the field, thanks to Arkansas Steel Associates. Guys, it's a big game because it's a conference game. We talked about that last week at Newport and Quitman. It doesn't matter who you play, you got to win your conference games, especially when you go on the road.
Absolutely. It's just a big game because it is a conference game, David Black. Your conference is going to play your role in your seeding when it comes to postseason time. You want to try to win them all, and you want to get the best seeding you can get so that way you can have several home games, if not all home games there until the big one. But we're just going to play them one game at a time, and we have the Salem Greyhounds here tonight. As you see on your screen, the Newport Greyhounds will line up for a First Community Bank of Newport kickoff where community comes first. Go see them at 2525 Malcolm Avenue in Newport or give them a call, 870-201-6202.
Cable 15 TV and the Greyhound family want to say thank you to Connie Waters and her family for always supporting our youth, our schools, and our community. You're appreciated by all of us in the community. Thanks, Miss Connie. We're about ready to go with the play-by-play. Here's the voice of the Cable 15 TV Newport Greyhounds, Hayden Schultz.
Andre Rodriguez to tee it up here for the Hounds. Well, way to whistle here. How about a big lick to start it off?
Looking for that fathead pizza hit of the week.
Pooch kick fielded around the 26, and it's going to be brought down by Josh Drennan at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for Salem.
Pretty good coverage there by the Hound kickoff team. Andre right there to help bring the man down, along with a couple other Greyhounds. I like Kylan Crowd. He come down and hit a guy and just set that tone. It's so important, Hayden, when you come down on the first play of the game to lay that hat and to set the tone of the ball game.
Big guys up front. Jacoby Rowland getting the start as the Hounds go to a forefront along with Abel Robinson. Looks like Jaden Godare along with Tyler Ridley on 1st and 10 for Salem. Here's the snap and a simple dive play. There's good yardage there. It looks like Braxton in on the tackle.
Yeah, good little lick there by Braxton. He just comes across, reads his keys and comes across and makes the tackle. Great job of play there by 13.
You saw split backs there, and you'll see Salem do a lot of different formations, and you expect these guys to run clock, 25-second clock. You expect these guys to be real patient offensively.
2nd and 5 from the 46 now. Here's the snap and a dive play. The tailback, not a lot there, maybe one on the play.
Defensive line just does a great job right there, guys, of just holding their ground and scraping down to the football and making the play. Looks like for no gain. So it's going to be 3rd down and 5 with 11:05 to go. Clock moving here in the first quarter. Big 3rd down in the ball game, Hayden Schultz.
Yes, sir. B.J. Elston, Karun Spearman. I always say that the first time. I'm sorry, Karun. If you go back and watch this. On the inside on 3rd down. Here's the snap and the fake, and it is stuffed. Absolutely nothing as the big guys up front, Abel Robinson, Jacoby Rowland, B.J. Elston.
All the linemen plus Elston in there on the tackle. Just what a job of those guys up front just to deny Salem anything there. Just going to bring up a 4th down and a punting situation for Salem with a 4th and 5.
Coach Brian Reardon talked all week about how important it was to get Dylan Braxton over there on the defensive side, and he got the start here tonight defensively.
Oh, yeah, big key for this defense.
Rugby-style kick here, and a good punt as it bounces at the 20. Takes a Newport roll up to the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Hounds. This is a momentum drive right here. Your defense goes out, gets the 3 and out. You need to score points right here.
You got to put points on the board. The defense does their job. It just gives those guys a little bit of comfort and assurance that they're going to keep doing their job. 10:02 to go here in the first quarter. We have no score. This is the first possession for Newport. And we'll see what the Greyhounds elect to do. DJ Marshall will be the quarterback as he brings in the play from the sidelines. 25-second clock is started. 1st down and 10 for the Hounds.
Here comes Crichton, motion fake, and they give it up the middle to Young. C.J. Young with a lot of room. C.J. Young is going to get brought down around midfield.
Looks like he's back down to the 49 maybe is where they're going to spot him, but it's enough for a Go Greenway Equipment Company 1st down.
30-yard pickup down to the 46, actually, and it's a pretty good play inside and a good little trap block on the inside.
Well, good window dressing is what we like to call it with Crichton motion. A big game last week against Quitman, over 100 yards receiving. Went to that guy a lot. You got to think that Salem watched the tape and said, two's one of their guys. You know, Young didn't play the second half. I expect a lot of Young and Crichton this game too, Ben.
Absolutely, Hayden. I think you're spot on with that. They're going to be watching Crichton. Kendall as well, too, at the bottom of the screen here. And we have a whistle.
And the officials want to talk about something here.
9:55 to go here in the first quarter. Played a couple minutes. It's 1st down and 10 for the Hounds. The officials get something straightened out. And the 25-second clock will be rolling. 9:55 to go here in the first quarter. We have no score.
1st and 10. Here comes motion with Crichton again. Fake, and now go Marshall. As Marshall fights forward, is inside the 45, maybe the 44-yard line. There's a couple fakes there. Fake to Crichton, fake to Young, then Marshall.
It's kind of like a read play. You just let Marshall kind of read it and see what you want to do. Do you want to give it? Do you want to keep it? Good job of DJ there, getting some positives. It's going to be 2nd down and about 8 from the 44-yard line. Hounds are inside, Newport is inside Salem territory.
Here's the snap. Marshall looks to throw, throws it out wide to Crichton. Crichton makes the guy miss. Kylan Crichton is going to be finally brought down inside the 20-yard line, and a good toss and catch there from Marshall to Crichton.
First toss back from Marshall there to Crichton, and it was a good one. Crichton just makes a defender miss, and then he leaves the guy standing still. Just a great job of athletic ability by that young man to pick up a Go Greenway Equipment Company 1st down.
Now, anytime you see Crichton and Kendall on the same side of the field right there, you can almost bet one of them's going to get the football.
Absolutely.
On a 25-yard pickup there for Crichton. Good execution of the play, running the football after the catch.
How about Marshall? First throw and over 4 weeks as they go to Young. Young up the middle. He's inside the 15 to the 14-yard line.
Yeah, Marshall hadn't missed one yet, has he, Hayden?
No, sir. I hope he doesn't miss another one.
I hope he doesn't either. 8:40 to go, clock moving here in the first quarter. It's going to be 2nd down and 7 for Newport. Have the football just inside the 15-yard line, not quite to the 14. Clock moving here, 8:20. Play clock down to 13.
Marshall looks to throw the out routes there to Kendall. How about a stiff arm? And Kendall's got one guy to beat in the end zone. Diving out, and he's going to be just shy now, 1st and goal for the Hounds.
Great out route there by Kendall and just a good precision throw by Marshall. That's how it's supposed to be done, Hayden. You just throw the football, put it in the air before the receiver makes his cut, and you let him turn and go make a play on the ball, and that's what they do. Just shy of the touchdown as we will have the ball, it looks like, on the 1-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and goal for the Hounds with 8:03 to go here in the first quarter. No score.
How about Young?
I like it.
Give is to Young. He walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Newport.
Hounds covered some real estate there. to get another Bratcher Real Estate touchdown presented by Bratcher Real Estate at BratcherOneRealEstate.com. You can see Mary Reed, principal broker, Lauren Sampson, Carol Ann Young at 732 Malcolm at the corner of Malcolm and Wilkerson in Newport. Give them a call, 870-523-5100 to acquire your real estate today.
76 yards on the drive, capped off by the 1-yard C.J. Young run.
Hounds going to line up and go for two. You got Kendall at the top, Cried at the bottom.
Power play with Marshall. Marshall gets outside, and he walks into the end zone as well. 2-point good. How about that, Ben? Start.
What you want to come out and do. Your defense gets a stop on the first possession of the game, then you take the football and you go 76 yards, David?
76 big ones.
76 yards for the score, and then you get the 2-point conversion to go up 8-0 over Salem here with 7:58 to go in the first quarter.
Bank of England Mortgage Company in the Village Mall. See Kenny Thaxton or Cheryl Smart Looper for home loans and refinancing options. Check out the refinancing rates by calling our office at 870-495-3931. Go Hounds from the class of 1990 Greyhound lending team.
Andre Rodriguez tees it up for another First Community Bank Newport kickoff where community comes first. You can go see them at 2525 Malcolm Avenue in Newport or give them a call, 870-201-6202. Online banking done right. And here's the
another beautiful kick, Andre, to the 25-yard. Good coverage as Salem will get the ball near the 40. They're going to mark him just shy at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10, Salem.
Good coverage. Good coverage there by the Newport Greyhounds. Salem will take over near the 40, looks like about the 39-yard line.
Second offensive possession for the Salem Greyhounds. Greyhounds versus the Greyhounds tonight.
7:54 to go here in the first quarter. Newport leads at 8-0.
Snap and a toss play as he breaks through. That's Tavares Davis on the tackle at the 45-yard line.
Looks like give him 6, so it's going to be 2nd down and 4 for Salem. 7:37 to go, clock moving now. As Salem slowly comes to the line of scrimmage.
Three-back set and just a toss play and absolutely nothing there. As they had him wrapped up and breaks through, there was no whistle as they had him up, and they're going to give him a 1st down. That's kind of one of those where you're kind of waiting for a whistle there, and that guy doesn't give up and makes 2nd effort for a 1st down.
Well, I'll just give that young man credit for his 2nd effort, and the Hounds kind of expected to see a whistle there. Hear a whistle, excuse me. And no whistle, so they give him the 1st down. But Tavares Davis on that play just blew up the end, had outside contain, and forced the running back to the inside where he had help from some Newport defenders. 6:55 to go, clock moving here. 1st down and 10 for Salem.
Here's the snap. Misdirection. That's the biggest lick of the year. And it comes from 50, Tyler Ridley. Put him in the clubhouse.
Just call him in a pizza right now, guys.
Oh, my goodness.
Fathead Pizza collision of the week, and you talk about a big hit. It's a big hit at Fathead Pizza. Come join us on Friday nights and watch the live broadcast. Man alive, what a hit.
That's one of those you go, ooh.
That guy's probably not going to want the football again, or I wouldn't want the football again, let me say. 6:16, clock moving here in the first quarter. Greyhounds up 8-0.
And a loss of 3 now on 2nd down. Tries to tight end, pop pass, nothing there. Now 3rd down and long for Salem.
Well, it's a good little play design, but just played well by the Hound defense. Everybody stayed home and didn't bite on the fake. The defenders played it well. I believe that was Brendan Curry there on the coverage. Clock stops on the incomplete pass. 6:08 here in the first quarter. It's going to be 3rd down and 13 for Salem. They have the ball at midfield.
On 3rd down, quarterback rolling out. He's pressured. That's Jaden Godare to bring him down for a big sack.
Huge sack in a football game. Godare just doing what he does each and every Friday night, man. That's absolutely outstanding. Good job, Jaden. 5:53 to go. They're going to send out the punt team as it is 4th and eternity.
And back to the 38-yard line. After the first down, they had it at Newport's 47.
Rugby-style punt again, and a booming kick. As the Hounds don't look to try to catch it, they'll go out of bounds near the 27-yard line.
I'll remind everybody, Temp Pro, the Laster Brothers. It's about time to check that heat. You need these guys to come by and get you all serviced up. You can give them a call at 501-827-3213. We highly recommend these guys at Temp Pro. Local guys doing good things for our community. The Laster Brothers, Sam Jr. and John. And if you need somebody to check out for your termites, or you just need you've got some extra spiders around, how about the pest detective, Lonnie Hahn? His phone number is 503-1800. We talk about him each and every week. You can't get a better deal on your termite service than with Lonnie Hahn.
On 1st and 10, little shovel pass out wide to Young. Young gets the cutback, and he's brought down near the 45. It'll be plenty of first down and a big run there for Young.
Absolutely, just a big first down. It's a Gold Greenway Equipment Company first down. Young just takes the football and finds the open space, and man, he just runs the ball with authority. I've said that all year long, and that's just the only word that I can come up with when he runs the football. He takes the football and he knows where he wants to go with it, Hayden. 5:10 to go, clock moving here in the first quarter, 1st and 10.
Marshall looked to throw the slant patterns there to Kendall, as Kendall puts his head down, and plenty for a first down as well inside the 35-yard line. Guys, they've been given that all year, and when you get a guy back like DJ Marshall, he's just a difference maker. And so far, you have to honor him. You pack the box, and then you run one-on-one coverage with Kendall and Crite. There's no answer.
You just pick them apart. That was just an absolute rocket there from Marshall. Just put the football in a very small window, and Kendall made a great play. 4:57 to go, clock moving.
Snap, fake, Marshall calls his own number. Getting outside makes a guy miss, and now Marshall going to try to run out of bounds, and he'll have enough for a first down. Good play there by the senior quarterback to not take the punishment and get out of bounds.
Well, you know, you got hurt, the second game of the year on a play very similar to that, so it's wise of him to get himself out of bounds and out of harm's way. 1st and 10, Newport picks up another Greenway Equipment Company first down.
On 1st and 10 at the 21, looks to throw, little hitch route out to Crite. Crite gets the corner on his guy, and he's got one guy to beat, a stiff arm, and pushed out of bounds. And they weren't going to blow the whistle there, guys.
I thought he was going to walk into the end zone for a touchdown. 4:41 to go, clock moving. It's another Gold Greenway Equipment Company first down. I thought he went out of bounds. Clock still rolling here. They finally get it stopped at 4:33.
First and goal again. Maybe this time give it to Marshall instead of Young. Or just Young up the middle.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, Hayden.
There you go, brother.
4.5 minutes to go. Hounds up 14 to nothing.
1 yard touchdown run there for C.J. Young, his second of the night.
Greyhounds covered some real estate there to get another Bratcher Real Estate touchdown presented by BratcherOneRealEstate.com.
2-point conversion to Young, and he fights it. It doesn't look like he had enough. Hounds still lead here, and that's Newport that we refer to as the Hounds. We'll refer to Salem as Greyhounds. We do that every time we come here. It's Hounds, Greyhounds, and
it's hard to do.
We'll go Newport 14, Salem nothing here early in the first.
I like it, brother. I like it. Newport Food Mart Shell Station, some of the best crispy fried chicken in the world. And I'm not talking about some of them. I'm talking about the absolute best. Ali at the convenience store just right in front of Cable 15 TV and Blue Bridge Bakery. Churchman Building Center, Ace Hardware. We're more than just a building center. You need paint, carpet to go along with anything and everything you use for building projects. Ace is the place for minor repairs to major renovations. Think Ace is the place at Highway 367 north of Newport, the Churchman family. Pretty good drives there, guys. One for 76 and the next one for 73, capped off by a couple of one-yard runs by C.J. Young. The passing game, boy, y'all talk about DJ and him throwing the ball, and that's what he does best. You go back to Dylan Braxton, he was just a hard-nosed kid, like to run the football. Maybe not as good as passer, this guy, but he really came on last week to throw the football a lot better, so we're in good hands as far as the quarterback position goes.
Marshall to tee it up for the First Community Bank of Newport kickoff.
Boots it away near the 20-yard line. And a good return here for Salem as one man to beat. Marshall pushes him out of bounds. So Salem with a little momentum here on the kickoff return.
Absolutely good little positive return for those guys. But DJ Marshall there to save us 6. As we have 4:23 to go here in the first quarter. Newport leads at 14-0.
There's been 3 differences tonight that have made the outcome the way it is with leading 14-0. One, going to the forefront, putting a little more meat in there. I thought that was a great idea to do when a team does that. I thought that Quitman kind of exposed us when we ran that 3 front. The second would be DJ Marshall at the quarterback position. And third, you can't forget about Braxton getting to go to his primary position, the H-back and outside linebacker position.
Absolutely. I think that's where he wants to play at, Hayden. We've missed him there severely as he's had to step in for absent DJ.
Here's a snap. Quarterback looks to throw on 1st and 10. Got a man out in the flat, and it comes up incomplete. Good coverage in the secondary.
Godare there going to have to come out. Jeremiah Godare limping his way off the field. Tyler Ridley will check in.
Yeah, and he follows also Brendan Curry, who came off the field after the kickoff. So we got a couple of Greyhound starters that come out of the football game.
Curtis checking in for Curry.
I like Noah.
Good hard-nosed kid.
2nd down and 10 from the 43.
4:17 to go here in the first quarter.
Long count. Hounds don't fall on the dive play as he'll get down to the the 39-yard line.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 6 for Salem.
What a beautiful field here, guys. I mean, grass, Ben loves grass. He always talks about it, and this is as good as grass field as I've ever seen.
Oh, absolutely. And then you've got the beautiful sunset over here that you guys cannot see above the home stands.
It is gorgeous.
3rd and 6 here. Hit in the backfield and brought down from behind, and another big lick. That looks like B.J. Elston.
Hey, put him in the clubhouse. Good job of just staying home and playing his position and making his reads there, and Elston just comes in and delivers the blow.
2 big licks tonight. Fathead Pizza, we're looking for the collision of the week. Tyler Ridley with one and B.J. Elston, both these guys in the clubhouse.
Tyler in first place.
Yeah, we'll sort this out by saying Tyler is definitely the head guy at this particular junction of the game.
Big 4th down here. Rolling out, looking to throw. Throw out to the flats. Great coverage out there. Guess who it is, guys? Dylan Braxton.
Hey, none other than Braxton. Right there, you've got Spearman coming, bringing pressure from that outside position there, and he's just coming down at the quarterback, and he's fixing to deliver a hit. So the quarterback has to make a decision. Throws the ball kind of in a hurry, and Braxton there just played it perfectly from a defensive back position. So the Hounds will take over here, leading 14-0 over Salem. And Salem does not convert there.
Yeah, after the big kickoff return, Salem 4 and out. Hound defense holds tight yet again. Let's go get another 6 here.
Hey, absolutely. Just tack them on, Hayden Schultz. 3:02 to go here in the first quarter. It's 1st and 10 for the Newport Greyhounds.
Crichton in motion. How about a little jet sweep here to Crichton? It's Crichton. Fights forward and gets to the 43-yard line, and we've got a flag here on the side and also from the middle of the field.
Well, the first flag is over here where the play was at, and the other one was 15 yards away from the play. I'm going to say it was a little backside holding call is what they're going to have over there, and probably a holding down here at the bottom of the screen. But they will get together and discuss it. They're going to remind each other, there it is, holding on the Newport Greyhounds.
Whitehead signaled holding before he came over there. Didn't throw the flag, and then he said, hold on, let me talk about it. Pollard checks out of the game. Young back in. Newport going the wrong direction here.
Move it back to the 28. Be 1st and 20. Under 3 minutes to play here in the
first quarter.
So here's the snap. Marshall throws the slant pattern out to Crite. Excuse me, that's Kendall. Kendall's brought down near the 35, mark him at the 34-yard line.
2:26 to go here in the first quarter.
Surveying Arkansas's Fletcher Land Survey Incorporated. Experienced professionals, competitive rates. Mark your property lines. Locally owned and operated by former Greyhound Kenny Fletcher. Located 223rd Street in Newport. Give him a call at 870-523-5625. And the Doyle Family Farm, saluting the Newport Greyhounds. The Doyle family extremely involved in the Greyhound athletics, from Pee Wee all the way to senior high hounds. Go Hounds, go Newport Greyhounds from the Doyle Family Farms.
On 2nd and 14, Crichton motion. Here's the snap, fake. Marshall swallowed up in the backfield. And it'll be a loss back to the 30.
Newport going the wrong way here. Last couple of plays with 1:42 to go, clock moving.
Well, holding calls just kill your drive. I mean, how many play calls do you have for 1st and 20?
Very good point there, Hayden. Not very many. But you just got to find a way to overcome, and the Hounds are going to go at it here at 3rd and 18. Ball is on their own 30-yard line. Minute 23 to go.
Hounds haven't taken a deep shot yet. Looked a lot of underneath. Wouldn't be surprised with one-on-one coverage down here at the bottom. We don't take a shot deep.
Well, I like the matchup.
As here's the snap. Marshall steps up in the pocket, airs it up to Kendall. As Kendall just couldn't come up with it. So he had to come back and fight for the football.
I believe the ball may have been tipped there at the line of scrimmage when he was throwing it.
That brings up 4th down for the Newport Greyhounds.
Tremendous effort by Isaiah, though, to come back.
Absolutely, to come back for the football and try to make a play on it. Just give those guys credit. Salem just made a play in the backfield to disrupt the timing of the throw. 1:03 to go here in the first quarter. Hounds will punt it for the first time in the contest. It's 4th and 18 on our own 30.
Good snap. Marshall booms it away. And a fair catch at the 42-yard line for Salem.
Salem will set up shop with their 3rd offensive possession and their best field position of the first quarter. Dr. Kelly McKinney. Friendly staff, very knowledgeable, great for young ones. Make everybody feel at ease when you get top-notch care at Kelly McKinney. You enjoy going to the dentist at Dr. Kelly McKinney's.
They had better field position the last kickoff return, Dave. I didn't mean to correct you.
Good point.
Double handoff as fights forward and gets near the 45-yard line.
Where did they start?
Sir?
Where did they start? Do you remember?
They were inside the 40, the 37-yard line.
And Robinson of Newport. That makes it 2nd and 8 for Salem.
Not bad. Clock moving, under a half minute to play in the first quarter.
Here's the snap. Fakes the double handoff, trying to get outside. As Crite. What closing speed right there for Kylan Crite.
Closing speed and just one-on-one tackling. That's just textbook right there. You just take a man down to the grass. Great job, Kylan Crite. 15 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Newport up 14-0 as it's 3rd down and 8 for the Salem Greyhounds.
Howard's Glass, Rick Bias carrying on the great tradition. doing replacement or repairs for plexiglass, windows, mirrors, storefronts, shower doors, picture frames, you name it, we can do it. Carrying on the great Howard's Glass tradition with fast, friendly, and affordable service at Howard's Glass Company. Slick, thank you, my friend.
Here's the snap, double handoff again. That's a big lick as he's going to be swallowed up near the first down, and then the push for Salem gets him.
Well, we had that thing stopped in the backfield, just couldn't bring him down.
Hounds are expecting pass there. You could kind of see a loosened up coverage was going to play the sticks, and Salem hits a quick one. That ends the first quarter, where your Newport Greyhounds lead here 14-0 over Salem.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Newport campus features programs in diesel technology, agriculture technology, surgical technology, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
Nothing like being ahead for the Greyhounds. And it's the Newport Greyhounds that we're cheering for here tonight. 14-0 Newport over Salem. Lou Allen Family and Company for accounting services, tax preparation and planning, management, consulting services, payroll, representing 3 generations of Newport Greyhounds, located at 407 Walnut Street. You can give us a call at 523-6764. And those guys are busy with taxes up until mid-October. And then they'll take about a week off, a couple of weeks off, and then they'll be right at it again. You think tax season is a couple of months out of the year? Nope. These guys only get a couple of weeks off during the course of the year. They're working on taxes constantly.
They do it on vacation too, David.
Absolutely,
they love it so much.
they do. They do, my friend.
Not much of a vacation, is it?
Not really. Not my kind of vacation.
I heard that.
First and 10 here for Salem. Here's the snap, inside handoff, and a quick hitter here is getting outside. We do have a flag on the play. And it looks like maybe got a face mask against Salem. It could be a hands to the face. Should only be a 5-yard penalty. But we'll sort it out.
Brendan Curry checks back into the game for Noah Curtis.
The referee, and I'm not being critical here by any stretch of the imagination, but the referee lines up about 30 yards behind the football. And the line judge over there never moved after he never moved after he threw the flag, and he made the white hat walk all the way to him, then make the call. Sometimes you got to have a little maybe meeting of the minds halfway, maybe meet you halfway, brother. And a lot of crews these days are using, headsets and microphones, and they just tell each other. They turn it on and say, hey, I got a holding call right here. I've got a whatever call right here.
How does that work with hearing aids?
Not real well.
On second down here.
And we have a whistle.
And they're going to correct it to first down. It was a legal hands to the face against Salem. So now first and about 6 here.
Makes it a first down. First and 5, Salem.
I want to remind everybody about the Unity Health Player of the Game and the Subway Coaches Report. Subway inside the Newport Walmart at the conclusion of the ball game.
Hounds running that old 62 defense here. As here's the snap and the fake. Abel Robinson just picks this guy up and drags him back to the 40, but he will get forward progress inside the 38.
Looked like he just hit a glue trap, and he just tried to stretch it out, and then he rubber banded right back to where he was at. But they will give him forward progress. Great stop there by Abel Robinson with 11:32 to go. Newport leading 14-0 here in the second quarter. It's going to be second down and 1 here for the Salem.
How about a fumble?
Well, they're stacked in tight, power formation. And they did.
Fumble on the play, recovered by Romine.
Okay, if it's that easy to do, I'm going to say a fumble and we recover it.
There you go. You just missed half of it.
You
got to get all your facts right, brother.
Hey, Hayden,
Guys,
what's wrong with
You can't just call for a fumble. You got to say our recovery.
scoop and score, man.
I tell you what, y'all just give me $100 and I'll bet everything Saturday for you. All the college games. I got it.
We like it, brother. We like it.
10:45 to go. Clock moving here in the second quarter.
It's a snap, just a quarterback power play. Not a whole lot there as Big Abel leads the charge for the Hound defense.
Big Abel, Tyler Ridley getting up off the pile.
He got down to 35, and he did, and that's a first down for sure.
Look
10
like
and a half minutes, right at the 10-and-a-half-minute mark.
Zylan Ross also in there on the stop.
Big Zylan. 10th grader, I believe, Ben.
Clock stops on the
It's good to have those young guys, Hayden, come in and give you a spell and give you some good minutes. 10:19 to go. Clock moving. 1st and 10 for Salem.
Dive play. As we once again hit him in the backfield and just leaning forward to the 32-yard line here.
One thing I do want to mention is that our clock is not synced up with the game clock. We have to run it manually up here, so sometimes we may be off 10 or 12 seconds, but we'll get it set, as close as we can. We just apologize because we don't have the technology in place to keep that up right now, but
Nor do they.
nor do they, is correct.
Yeah, because you'd have to plug into,
I just meant keep the clock.
well, I'm just saying you'd have to plug into their actual clock to do it. And it's a lot of wire on 2nd down. As the option play out wide, as quarterback's inside the 25-yard line to the 24.
Yeah, quarterback just keeps it on the option there and finds some green. It's going to be enough for a first down, Salem.
Salem has put together some first downs here after the drive starts their own 42-yard line. Moving the football and trying to cut a 14-0 deficit.
1st and 10 from the Newport 24-yard line. Salem trying to get on the board for the first time tonight.
As here's the snap. Well, guys, I think that Tyler might be replaced.
Big brother.
Unbelievable hit.
Golly.
Unbelievable.
Absolute, the guy just left his feet, and the first thing that hit was the back of his helmet. Just what a lick delivered there by big 75 Abel Robinson.
Do you get McDoubles for pancakes on defense as well?
I'll bet you that's
No.
McDouble worthy.
I'm saying that's a lot more than a
That may
McDouble.
be a Big Mac meal.
Combo.
3 of them with a large drink.
A large Dr. Pepper. 8:45 to go. Clock moving here as it's 2nd down and 12 for Salem.
Double handoff again. Who else? Big Abel,
Abel Robinson along with
the big
Dylan
senior.
Braxton. Not much getting past that big guy.
Here's the thing with Abel. If he doesn't want you to go anywhere, he won't let you.
Played football with a guy like that too, Hayden, and if he wanted to, you just couldn't whip him. You just couldn't whip him.
Well, he sees that they do the overload, shifts his guy over that's playing the nose guard next to him, and gap assignment, knowing your job, and then just whipping your guy.
Yeah, you can know all day long, but then going out there and actually just whipping the guy in front of you.
Look, when you got a D lineman who's top 3 tackles on your defense, that says a lot about the young man, and he is playing exceptional football right now.
Had him in the studio at Cable 15 TV earlier in the season, and he said he's never run from a fight, but I believe him.
25-second clock was running down, and I think they were just trying to run some clock there and elected to call timeout right before the clock ran out. But it'll be 3rd down and 12. And obviously when you get 3rd and 12, when these guys have put together some first down, a big play coming up. Dr. Gavin McDowell at Customized Vision Care. New beautiful building location at 1920 Malcolm Avenue in Newport. Friendly, caring staff offering personal dynamic optometric practices on the cutting edge of treatment and technology. Dr. Gavin McDowell at Customized Vision Care. You can like our Facebook page at Customized Vision Care of Newport. And the Newport Recycling Center located at 316 3rd Street in Newport, specializing in recycling all types of metals, electronic, glass, offering a paper shredder for your all needs there. Available make it 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 4 p.m. in the afternoon. For more information, you can call 217-0070 at the Newport Recycling Center. Guys, I'm talking about a couple of big licks, 3 big licks, Tyler Ridley, B.J. Elston, and Abel Robinson, the Fathead Pizza collisions of the week. And, man, we have had some knockdowns tonight.
But, those guys come into the office on Monday and they all want that pizza. I mean,
yes.
It's kind of like the McDoubles thing that we talked about. You give them an incentive to go do something. These guys are taking full advantage of it, and right now that's going to be a hard one to decide at the end.
Hound fans on their feet somewhat with some cowbells on 3rd and long.
3rd down and a dive play as Abel stuffs it in the middle, and it's going to be brought down around the 25-yard line.
Good recovery there by Elston to make the tackle. Also, number 4, Drennan in on the tackle.
Boy, Ridley and Abel. I mean, you say Bash Brothers, I say Brothers of Destruction here on 4th down for Salem.
How do you defend it? How do you do anything to counter that?
As here's the snap, throwing it out wide, and they're going to toss and catch, and Salem catches us with a little slip out from the tailback and a touchdown.
Braxton knew it from the get-go. He tried to recover and just couldn't do anything, but the quarterback and the back made a great play there. Quarterback just puts the ball in the money. Receiver just goes up and gets it. Just a great throw and catch there from Salem. Give them 6.
On 4th and 11.
On 4th and 11, Newport 14, Salem 6, as they will elect to go for 2.
There's a timeout here for Salem on the 2-point.
Remind everybody that Delta Trailer Manufacturing is located at the Newport Air Base Industrial Park, celebrating well over 50 years of service. Dale and Mary Eves, Amy and Todd Norris, 870-523-8941. Go Hounds, go Newport Greyhounds from Delta Trailer Manufacturing. And we say it a lot. If you see a trailer of most any kind at anybody's place in any town, more than likely it came from Delta Trailer in Newport, Arkansas.
Well, they're all over the world. Doesn't matter where you go. You go on vacation across the country and you see them the whole time you're traveling, the whole time you're there, and the whole way back. Been doing it a long, long time. The Eves family and the Norris family, good folks.
Unity Health Newport, your local community health care provider with inpatient and outpatient care. We believe in the power of people to create great care. We work hard every day to be the place of healing, caring, and connection of patients and families in the community we call home. Newport, Arkansas, Unity Health Newport says, go Newport Greyhounds.
Quick question here, David. I don't know if there's an answer. How long is the timeout in high school?
60 seconds, I thought.
Okay. I never knew the answer. I mean, basketball, it's you get a full or a half. I mean, you call 30 or 60 second timeout.
We'll put a clock on it next time. We'll just see.
I'm not saying that it was near the minute. I've always been curious on that. 60 seconds, huh?
I'm guessing.
Okay. If you know the answer, comment and tell us.
I'm guessing. Oh, yeah, if you do, yeah, we'd take that, yeah.
Quarterback looks to throw. Under pressure, now stepping up as he's met at the goal line, fights forward, 2-point conversion, good. And Salem now back in this thing, 14-8. And you got to watch an onside kick here.
Oh, yeah, you can't put anything past these guys. But on the 2-point conversion there, the Hound secondary had it played perfectly. There was nobody open, and quarterback had no other option but to tuck it and go, get what you can get. And he just found some space and got the 2. So Newport leads at 14-8 as Salem gets on the board with 7:07 to go here in the second quarter.
Sam's Diner open 5 days a week, Monday through Friday for breakfast and lunch. Downtown Newport offering delicious plate lunches and orders to go from the menu. Sam's Place in downtown Newport. Merchants and Planters Bank will bring you the first half recap. We'll have the Bank of England Mortgage Company a quick wrap-up at the conclusion of the game. And we've mentioned the Unity Health Newport player of the game and the Subway and the Newport Walmart coaches show. And don't forget about Robert Turner, and the financial advisor brings you the Greyhound highlights each and every week on Cable 15 TV Facebook. Got a game on our hands, fellas. Seems like forever ago that the Hounds had the football and went backwards on a drive. punted the ball away, and these guys had a tremendous drive. Converted a 4th down and 11.
As it is an onside kick. I believe Josh Drennan recovers it for the Hounds near midfield. 1st and 10 Newport.
Good recovery there by the Hounds as we will take over on our own 48-yard line.
Take this time to brag a little about that offensive line. Starts with Jacob Osier at the center position, and then Matthew Riley along with Tyler Ridley, Dalen Carter, and Lucas Salinas. On 1st and 10, give is to Young. Young with a stutter step and a stiff arm and getting outside. And it's a foot race, folks, and he's not going to get caught. He is going to go the distance, and how about an answer, C.J. Young?
One stiff arm and 6, baby. That's the way I like to see it right there, Hayden Schultz. Just nothing fancy, just a good old-fashioned handoff to C.J. Young, and he takes that thing 52 yards for the Newport Greyhound score. It's going to make it 20-8 as we await the 2-point conversion.
Well, that was a quick answer, Hayden Schultz.
How about C.J. Young? Is that his 3rd touchdown?
Yes, it is.
And he is over 1,000 yards now for the season.
Unbelievable. Crichton, Kendall both at the top of the screen. Now we send out
an empty set. Now Crichton coming in motion as we
false start Newport.
Oh, goodness.
Well, they got us last week on the same formation, the same. Not necessarily the same play because we had a man in motion this week.
Who moved there?
I didn't see anybody.
That's what I want to know.
I didn't see anybody move.
6:56 to go. So we are still attempting the 2-point conversion here. Marshall has the play. Hounds break the huddle. Now to the line of scrimmage. Kendall at the bottom of the screen along with Crichton.
Kendall to the end zone right here in the corner. The Hounds elect to call a timeout here on the 2-point conversion.
Looks like a little confusion. Maybe Coach Brandon wants to address a few things he saw as the Hounds lined up there.
Well, it's better to take a timeout there and get the play right because the 2 points are vitally important here. Up by 12, trying to get it to 14. And you've got, several options. You try to run the football here with CJ, or you can throw the football to, 2 or 1, either one, or maybe to a tight end. So you got a lot of options. Coach Branham want to make sure that he had the correct play and the correct formation. Remind everybody that Norman and Baker Pharmacy is located at 2200 Malcolm Avenue. Mary Davis and crew makes filling your prescriptions convenient by using the drive-through window. We also file insurance and medical drug reports. Get true quality service from friendly, caring professionals at 870-523-9472. Norman and Baker Pharmacy supporting the Newport Greyhounds. Farmers Tire Mart, where the rubber meets the road. If you need tires, we've got them. Cars, trucks, tractors, trailers, ATVs, lawnmowers, and much more at Farmers Tire Mart.
How about you hit Big 19 right here, Malik Robinson, the tight end position. It's the snap. Marshall toss back out to Young. Young gets in, 2-point conversion good, just like we drew it up.
Absolutely textbook perfect there. Hounds go up 22-8 over Salem with 6:56 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, that was DJ to CJ.
That's a pretty good connection.
BJ, LJ, KJ.
CJ has 6 carries for 105 yards and 3 touchdowns, as you mentioned a while ago, Hayden. So he's already over 100
guys,
yards.
Is that not unbelievable? I mean, seriously, and the guy didn't play the second half last week.
1,020 rushing yards right now.
That's unbelievable.
You getting that from the human highlight reel? Texting us along down there from River Country. Sounds of the Hounds. We appreciate those guys for keeping us informed. Thanks, Brian.
It's Andre Rodriguez, a First Community Bank kickoff. Going to be fielded around the 34-yard line. And a good tackle there
Antonio Ross getting up excited after that. big
He's
stop
fired
there.
up, baby. I love it.
I love it too, man. Hey, that's what it takes, man. You go down there and you pop a guy and you get up and you.
You take pride in that. A guy, who's an underclassman, wanting to get on the field, and any opportunity you get, you go down there and you do your job and get a tackle. Get fired up. I love it.
And you see these older guys here giving him some love on the helmet down here on the sidelines. That's great, man. That's what it's all about.
He just hit the gritty.
That's what it's all about, guys. 6:51 to go here. Newport leads it 22-8. Salem will take over the 44-yard line, their own territory.
Jaden Godare back in the game along with Jacoby Rowland. As here's the snap, and fighting forward. So he'll be brought down around the 47-yard line.
He's brought down by number 13, Braxton.
2nd and 7 now.
That makes it about 2nd and 6 for
Braxton, among others, on the stop. From the 48.
6.5 to go. Clock moving here in the second quarter. Newport up 22-8.
On 2nd down for Salem. Same play, other side. It's sniffed out by Tavares Davis.
What a great job, one-on-one tackling there by Davis. Just delivering that hit from 6 inches away, Hayden, just bringing that pop like that. Good job, TD. Under 6 minutes to go, 5:58. Clock moving here in the second quarter. It's going to be 3rd down and about 7 for the Greyhounds of Salem.
3rd down, got to watch the back out. Always key on a tight end. As here's the snap, quarterback finds the tight end, middle of the seam, and he is gone for a touchdown.
You just said it, Hayden. You got to key that guy. He's the guy. Nobody checked him at the line of the scrimmage. And they go 48 yards for a score. Or, excuse me, 52 yards for a score.
It's going to make it Newport 22, Salem 14. We'll see what they elect to do here on the point after. It looks like they're going to go for 2.
That's 3 touchdowns in the last minute and a half.
I broke the huddle with 12. Excuse me, now he comes back out. Shotgun. Looking to throw. Tries to go to the same play earlier. He ain't going to get it this time, though. 2-point conversion, no good.
Hound defense just does a good job there, not allowing the young man to get the 2-point conversion. Makes it 22 Newport, 14 Salem, with 5:34 to go here in the first half.
The Salem elect to onside kick again. As the last time they did, it was one play and Young to the house.
Well, it would give them a – go ahead, David.
M&P Insurance Services, dedicated to being your one-stop shop for all things insurance. Our local agents work with numerous insurance companies to be able to provide you with the absolute best coverage at rates that meet your budget. Let us provide you and your family with affordable auto, home, life, and health insurance. Give us a call at 523-6771 or come see us at the corner of Front Laurel Street in Newport, Arkansas. That's where you matriculate, isn't it?
I reside there from 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, pending holidays.
There you go, my friend. There you go.
And I'm the first door on the right, David. You got to come see me the other day.
I did. I was glad to be down there. Hey, big golf tournament coming up on the 14th, and they still need some teams to sign up. You can look at the Newport Booster Club Facebook page to get all the details, but it's a huge day. We have an open date that Friday night, so no game, but come be a part of the Newport Greyhound first annual Golf Classic at the Newport Country Club.
I'm going to enter all 5 of us for a 3-man scramble. I don't think they'll argue.
No doubt.
I don't think we win either.
There's a pooch kick this time. How about Jack Sampson? Boy, he's been for sure on those pooch kicks. Good hands there.
Great
Absolutely.
hands.
Just great over-the-shoulder catch there.
16 had him a ball game at Quitman last week.
He came in and filled in admirably. I mean, he was just solid as a rock and hard-nosed kid, tough athlete, tough kid. Loved to watch these young ones play. NEDC located at 201 Hazel Street in Newport, 523-1009. You can find links to NEDC, Newport Area Chamber of Commerce, the City of Newport, and Jackson County at www.newportarcity.org. John Chadwell, Julie Allen, Crystal Taylor, and Courtney Baker working for you at NEDC.
The motion, Robinson and Spearman. And now Young on a sweep. He's swallowed up in the backfield for a loss.
Just played perfectly there by Salem. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss. 5:21 to go. Clock moving here in the first half. Newport up 22-14. It's going to be second down and long for Newport. 5:08. Clock moving here. Play clock under 15.
Here's the snap, throw it out wide to Crite. As Crite just so elusive, stays on his feet and is able to get up to the 35-yard line. What a play by two for the Hounds.
Not only great hand-eye coordination, Hayden, but just great footwork, great balance to be able to catch the football and not only catch it, but to get some positive yards out of it. Great job there, too.
And making it 3rd and 7 instead of 3rd and 15. Good play there for two.
Manageable here.
Manageable. 4.5 to go here in the first half. As David said, 3rd and manageable. Play clock under 10.
Double coverage at the top.
It's just miscommunication there. As Kendall's running the stop and go. And it looks like the Hounds will punt.
Well, they really have no choice here as it's 4th and 8. Ball on the 36-yard line of Newport territory. Salem will send a couple guys back deep.
Booming kick earlier from Marshall. How about throw it out here to two? Salem wants a timeout because that's it. I mean, as Marshall's back there to punt, nobody within 8 yards of Crite, you just throw it out to him there.
Yeah, he'll get 8 yards.
Sonic Drive-In in Newport. Our priority isn't just great service, it's great experiences. This is how we Sonic. You can download their app, the Sonic app, and order your favorites to enjoy exclusive perks and offers, including half-price drinks and slushes. Anytime, stop by Sonic at Newport today. White River Area Agency on Aging at 1200 Highway 367 North in Newport, Arkansas, looking to hire aides. Great job opportunities. If you're looking for a job, they offer great benefits, they provide services including in-home care, meals and nutrition programs, social and recreational programs, wellness programs such as exercise classes and transportation services for seniors. 870-523-4892 for more information, or go by White River Area Agency on Aging.
Now they smartly have a guy over here. As Marshall boots it away. A high punt. As the Hounds will field it around the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 Salem.
4:04 to go here in the first half. Newport leads at 22-14.
Only a 19-yard punt for the Hounds, and their defense is going to come back on the field. Need a big stop here.
Wouldn't be shocked if Salem throws the football here on 1st down.
Well, they had some success throwing the football on the previous drive. As you said, it wouldn't be a shocker if they come out slinging it.
C&M Ag Depot at 2900 Highway 367 North, being a wide variety of hunting supplies. Lots of things out there if you're a hunter. And if you're just an everyday person, if you want to buy some boots, you want to buy some Carhartt clothing, tons of stuff at C&M Ag Depot. Before you shop out of town, check out our inventory or give us a call at 523-6766.
Double handoff again. He's met in the backfield and then just escapes. And there's a big lick there. It looked like Kylan Crite. Looks like a loss here maybe. So we'll get him back to the original line of scrimmage.
Give him half a yard.
2nd down and long here for Salem. No timeouts for Salem. Hounds got a couple in their back pocket.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised here if the Hounds of Newport hold on this particular play, might possibly use a timeout.
So we do have a flag.
Flag on the play.
And offsides against Newport.
Just give them the cheap 5 there.
I didn't see it.
3:22 to go here in the first half. Salem now has it 2nd down and 5.
The referee's asking to start the clock, and they haven't done that yet over there.
This is a dive play. Getting near midfield. It'll be shy of a first down. Now a big 3rd down here for both teams.
Football game brought to you by George Kell Motor Company. They're still eyeing this thing. The officials, 3rd and short, as Hayden said. George Kell Motors, your authorized Chevrolet Buick GMC truck dealer at 523-2792, GeorgeKellMotors.com. El Puente Mexican Restaurant, building a new location, and a timeout by whom?
The official. You don't get to leave the field.
Also, they're going to say, let's take a peek at this thing.
Okay.
We'll keep our eye on that. Remind you about El Puente and all the great service they provide, building a new building right across the street from there if you're wondering what that building is. El Puente Restaurant, lunch specials, exceptional service. Manuel Fuentes, it's short by 6 or 8 inches.
That's time to talk about Kenny Fletcher as we come out for a measurement. Cha-cha.
Cha-cha, main man. If you need it precise, give Kenny Fletcher a call.
And the chain's being precise right here. Being short on 3rd down and short. That's back-to-back weeks with a measurement, man.
I don't know if we had 2 measurements last year.
As they move first, but we'll wait for the signal.
False start on Salem.
And that's not good for Salem.
We'll get our 5 back.
You know, you talk about plays in the game that are huge plays. I mean, that's a big one right there. If you're Salem, you're sick. You go from really a first down there. You're going to get a first down, and you're already in Newport territory. Now you've got 3rd down and at least 5 plus, almost 6, with 2:25 of the clock moving from their own 46.
So here's the snap. Quarterback looks to go out to his tailback again, and he's going to have enough for a first down and a lot more as he goes out of bounds. And a big play there for Salem.
Hey, they just played it well, drew it up well, and executed it well. It's going to be a first down for Salem. 2:11 to go. Newport leading here 22-14 over Salem.
Diaz Metal Recycling Center. If you've got stuff you need to recycle, they can do it. They buy cars, iron, copper, brass, steel, stainless steel. I'll talk more about them in a little bit.
On 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback tries to keep it himself, and Ridley all over him in the backfield, back to the 29.
What a presence. We talk about it a lot on our broadcast, but those 2 guys, Tyler Ridley, Abel Robinson, seem to always be around the football in the backfield, Hayden.
I'm going to try that again. We buy cars, iron, copper, brass, steel, stainless, electric motors, cans, and much, much more. Give us a call at Diaz Scrap Metal, locally owned, locally operated, 523-3858 for more information.
Jaden Godare checks in for Jacoby Rowland.
Along with Pooty Denton. On 2nd down, toss play out wide. There's a cutback lane as he's met near the 25. That's up to the original line of scrimmage.
So he stays in bounds, so the clock will continue to move here in the first half. So we're under 1:20 to go.
That makes it 3rd down for Salem.
It's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Greyhounds of Salem. We'll see what they elect to do here. Tight end maybe again, Hayden?
No, I think it's a back wheel out or maybe even a quarterback draw. They've had some success. That guy dropping back and stepping up.
M&P Insurance halftime report coming right up.
Here's the snap and a simple dive play as he gets near the 20. Now on 4th down, they're going to let this thing roll inside and on 4th down and run one last play.
Well, you know that they're going to put the ball in the air.
Game clock now down to 20.
On 4th and 5 here. Long count. Quarterback keeps it himself, and he doesn't have it. And we've got 11 seconds here.
That's a big stop by the Hound defense.
And a turnover on
Absolutely.
downs.
Huge stop in the ball game for the Newport Greyhounds.
Second turnover on downs tonight,
Second
boys.
turnover on downs, and it stops the clock with 11 seconds to go. So it's going to allow the Newport Greyhounds, if they elect to, have one more play.
Possibly two.
Possibly two.
State Farm Insurance agent Andrew Roach is ready to help you combine home and auto and save in Newport and Jackson County. 870-495-2024. Call them today like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. Andrew's office located at 3105 Highway 367 North in Newport.
Salem's doing what they probably should, running a 3-front. But I'm not so sure the Hounds don't run the ball here with C.J. Young. So now the guys walk down. Still a couple guys shy of the box as it's been. As the snap is to Young. Young hits it up the middle, and Young is brought down, and he has enough for a first down, but the Hounds call a timeout.
4 seconds to go here in the first half. Hounds called a timeout to stop the clock, and they're going to visit about it here, draw one up. This will be the last play.
Had guests in the house recently to talk about the Greyhound Golf Tournament, the first annual Greyhound Golf Classic coming up, and then we'll have the Robert Turner's Plays of the Week from the Quitman Ball game last week. We'll show that at halftime also. First, we'll have the halftime report. Merchants and Planners Bank brings you that report. A quick ad from Shelter Insurance before the two videos. 4 seconds. What do you do here, guys?
I don't think that you do anything crazy as far as a reverse or anything that you could put the ball on the ground and let those guys score. Possibly just a quick hitter outside to Kendall or Crite, and then just see if they can go make a play long.
You need a big play, you put it in the hands of your playmakers. What a dagger it would be if the Hounds could score here before half.
Here's a snap. Marshall looks to throw. He's got time, and he airs it long to Crite. Crite catches it, foot race, and it's a touchdown.
And there,
Unbelievable.
There's the dagger, Hayden Schultz.
What a bomb there from DJ Marshall to Kylan Crite.
4 seconds to go in the first half. Marshall just drops back and hums one. Crite runs under it perfectly in sync, catches the football.
About a 63-yard touchdown there
60.
from the 27.
73.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
73-yard toss and catch from DJ Marshall to Kylan Crite. And Kylan Crite is fired up about it, rightfully so.
That ball was in the air. It was 50 yards in the air. That was a bomb.
Y'all both called it. You both called it.
We're just going to keep talking good about the Newport Greyhounds and just talking into life.
Come place all your bets with me and Ben. Hounds going to use their last timeout, and probably a good timeout to call here.
Where did we get the ball? Where did we stop them at? You remember what yard line it was? Was it? I guess the whole one play, 73-yard pass, or we had two plays.
No, they were
inside the.
They were inside the 20. Around the 17-yard line.
That sounds about right.
16 deep, or excuse me, CJ picks up an 11-yard run to move the sticks, and unbelievable.
Yeah, just pretty amazing there, Hayden.
That's what he brings to the game. Marshall.
Just a cannon. on a dime. Perfect spiral in the air. Like I said, just a beautiful, beautiful pass.
Ball just floats. Cright, good awareness to see it.
Yeah, great read on the football.
Yeah.
Great read. Ball was placed in the perfect spot, and it was a great read. Hounds covered some real estate there to get another Bratcher Real Estate touchdown. Presented by Bratcher Real Estate at BratcherOneRealEstate.com. You can see Mary Reed, Principal Broker, or Lauren Sampson or Carol Ann Young at 732 Malcolm at the corner of Malcolm and Wilkerson. Hounds up 28-14 over Salem as we go for two here.
As fires it in there to Malik Robinson for the two-point conversion. Good. Your Newport Greyhounds lead it here 30-14 over Salem to go into the second half.
Marshall delivers a dart there for a score. Just a great, great possession there for the Hounds. Scored with 4 seconds to go. And now a word from
M&P Bank.
Merchants and Planners Bank was founded in 1946 by farmers and business owners because they needed a community bank that knew them and understood their business. A lot has changed since then, but Merchants and Planners Bank is still employee-owned and operated, and we're still committed to knowing and understanding the needs of every customer we serve. Great rates, fast turnarounds, and experienced local bankers ready to work for you. That's why you should choose Merchants and Planners Bank. Stop in any of our 12 locations or contact us at mnpbank.com.
Hayden, you talk about having a miracle play, and boy, it wasn't such a miracle play, but it was a miracle play.
Absolutely. You don't do anything fancy there. You just let your athletes go be athletes and running the post route there, and you see Cright coming out of the slot. Kendall drawing double coverage there, and he just runs down the seam there, and Cright goes the distance, wasn't going to catch him. Half here, Hounds of Newport up 30-14 over Salem. Seen some really, really good things on the offensive end. Obviously, getting your senior quarterback, DJ Marshall, back has been a tremendous help, along with C.J. Young running the tough yards and hitting 3 touchdowns himself. Hounds look to be rolling here on the offensive end.
And that's the halftime report, 30-14 in favor of the Newport Greyhounds over the Salem Greyhounds. We'll be back right after this.
A lot of action on the street today, huh, Willie?
Yep. Oh, check out the German V8.
Ooh, 64 dream car.
At Shelter Insurance, we insure all your favorite rides and have since 1946.
Sweet pickup. Hiya, Muggsy.
Yo.
From Hot Wheels to hybrids, we've got you covered.
Hey, mailman.
Love those shoes.
Hey, where you going?
Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Ask Agent Mark Manning about Shelter's auto insurance discounts.
Well, we welcome 3 guests in our studios, and we filmed this several days ago, but we're here to talk about the first annual Greyhound Golf Classic that is coming up here on October the 14th. Coach Nathan McCarville on that end. This is Julie Reardon, of course, Tara Salinas from Merchants and Planners Bank, and y'all welcome. And we got a big day coming up, and we're going to try to give all the details. We need some teams to participate. The first thing, order of business, but let's get right into telling us about this first annual Greyhound Golf Classic.
Alrighty. Well, yeah, we need teams. The teams want to participate. This is going to be a ton of fun. It's the first annual, so we want to set the precedent. We want to go big and get all of our Greyhounds back that golf. Even the ones that aren't Greyhounds that golf, come join us. It's going to be on a Friday. It's a Friday afternoon, so go ahead and plan to take off work. Come on down and enjoy your day. Play some golf and get together with maybe some old classmates you haven't seen in a while. So Friday, October the 14th, it's going to happen at Newport Country Club. We're going to have lunch at noon, and then it's going to start at 1. It's a 3-person scramble, $100 per person, $300 for the team. We're going to have lunch and then play 18 holes. Cash prizes will be paid, and then we'll have dinner afterwards. So it's going to be a really fun-filled afternoon. There's a lot of other exciting things that will happen throughout the day, contests and things like that. But We thought it would be a great way to, first of all, get everybody together and have a good time. But secondly, to raise money for a very important cause, which is our student athletes. So the Newport Athletic Booster Club is proud to be hosting and presenting it. But like I said, ultimately the goal is to raise funds to help our athletes.
Coach, you've done this before. Julie, you've done this before and been very successful at Southside running a tournament. And Coach, you're kind of the tournament director. You've got to have one of those. But let's talk just a little bit about in general. I mean, what's going to happen and the fun that y'all have had in the past and what the money goes to. But this is for the Booster Club.
It is, and it's going to benefit all of our sports and all of our athletic programs here at the school, and it's going to help do the extra things that maybe we can't necessarily do with our budget. They're going to be able to come in and help and say, yes, we do have that money for that you need for those kids. And it helps affect all the kids at the school district on the athletic programs, and it'll benefit us in the long run. Being able to kind of make that step forward and be the big dogs, if you will.
Right, absolutely. And your experience in the past, I mean, people come back, they have a lot of fun. Julie, this is a great time for people to, not only the old Greyhounds to come in for a reunion, but you don't have to be a Greyhound to participate in this golf tournament. We'd love to have you.
I've heard lots about the old Greyhounds around here coming back to play golf, but no, we'll take anybody. We want anybody to be a part. Should be a fun time. We've got a lot of people planning to come already. Teams have already started signing up, but we still have several openings. We're about halfway there, I think.
Roughly halfway.
Yeah, so we'd love to have a big crowd.
And one thing that we can pass along some information, Coach, you can talk about this, is we're going to have our athletes there. Our kids are going to be there.
They're going to be there working. They put a little time in for the money that they're going to get for their programs. They'll be there serving lunch. They'll be there serving dinner. They'll be there driving around a soda cart with water and Powerade, and they'll be working as much as we possibly can get out of them that day.
Well, that's a good thing to put a face with a name.
Get to know your athletes, get to be able to understand who they are besides just on the field.
We jokingly said before we got on the air the first annual Greyhound Classic, and we're needing your help so we can have the second annual Greyhound Golf Classic. Yes. We certainly need that. But I mean, lots of things that are going to go on competitive-wise. It's going to be a fun day, but there are some competitive things that the golfers are going to get the chance to maybe win a little money or something.
I think if you make it to the first Classic, you're going to want to come to the second Classic.
There you go.
Because it's going to be a good time. Greyhounds know how to have fun. Maybe they don't all know how to golf very well, but they know how to have a good time. And so there's going to be competitions on the holes. There's going to be opportunities to help out your team if maybe you're not the best golfer.
Right.
With some sure putts and skins and things like that. And yeah, we're excited about having the kids there. It's good for us to see them, but it's good for them to see us too because, it's really all about them. And so we want them to know how proud we are of them, how much we want to support them and help them and our entire program grow.
You mentioned a couple of meals that we're going to serve. Julie hit on the meals right here.
So we've got our community involved. So Subway's doing the lunch for us, and our own Fat Heads is taking care of dinner for us. So we're excited about that. If you're not able to participate in the golf tournament, we would still be happy for you to donate. All of our community sponsors can help us out with that. I'd say decorate your golf carts, come have a good time, join the fun. It's Greyhound Nation.
It is that. Not only a lot of fun, but the camaraderie that you can build with this to where people will, in time, these old Greyhounds come back and play year after year after year. And you have to start with the first one before you can ever get to the second one. And so we're looking forward to it. Tell us the dates and when we are again, Julie.
Friday, October 14th. Lunch is at noon, is that right?
Yep, lunch is at noon.
Tee off at 1?
Tee off at 1. Right. For our non-golfers or the folks that do want to help support or maybe just recognize their class, we have hole sponsorships available for $100 per hole, so we still have several left. So if you say you're part of the class of 1993 and you want to show your support for them, talk to a few of your classmates and get together and purchase a sign. We also have larger banners available for a $300 sponsorship. So if you want to maybe memorialize some of your classmates or in honor of, then we've had some folks do that as well. So yeah, you can contact Julie or myself or Coach McCarville. Lauren Sampson's also involved in this. You can look on our Facebook page at the Newport Athletic Booster Club. There's information about it on there. We have a little link to PayPal if you want to pay online. Or, if you just want to send us a message and let us know, hey, I've got a team together. We're going to be there. Here's who we are. We'll write you down. Come on down, and we'll get you when you get here. So
I know if the Newport Greyhounds do it, we generally do it right. And it sounds like it's going to be a fun day, and it's on October the 14th. But more importantly, right now, get signed up, get you a team together, and come participate. We don't care if we get overloaded and have a few extras. We'll work it out some way. If we sell out, we've still got a spot for you. So anything else before we get out of here and get back to the second half?
Go Hounds.
As always, go Hounds.
Kickoff where community comes first. 25-25 Malcolm Avenue in Newport.
Hounds got the football. Hounds have got the football here, and what a start, Brendan Curry.
Just a crazy start to the football game. Right to the bottom of your screen, Kendall at the top. C.J. Young, the lone running back.
Everybody within.
Spearman at a nutback.
6 yards of the line of scrimmage is to give is to Young. Young squeaks through, and he's going to walk in the end zone. Touchdown, Greyhounds.
9 at Stowe Stables.
And on second down, the give is to Young. Young breaks a tackle. Now across midfield is C.J. Young and goes out of bounds inside the 40-yard line, and a first down here for the Hounds.
That Young.
2nd and 3, Hounds. Going to get it in the end zone.
How about Braxton?
Untouched.
Calls his own number.
Untouched for a score. Makes it 12-6 Greyhounds.
On second and long, looking to throw is Braxton. Braxton throws it up, finds Kendall. As here's the snap, Hounds look to bring pressure. Donahue rolling out, has nowhere to go. How about Abel Robinson and Tavares Davis in the backfield? Put him in the clubhouse.
I'll take that.
Hounds look like they might bring pressure here, and they do. It's blocked. Got to find the football. How about the big man, Tyler Ridley, refusing to go down, and he's going to be inside the 5 to the 2-yard line.
Look at the left guard gap.
That's why, David. Touchdown, C.J. Young walks in the end zone.
Untouched. Great call. Riley with a good block. Here he comes again.
How about Young? 2-point conversion, good.
Hire this guy.
Good call. Good call, Tim Branham. Not cried on the seam route. Throws it out wide to Kendall. Kendall, stiff arm, refusing to go down, and is slung out of bounds. And a big play right there as Kendall gets up and hurries back to the huddle.
Take free football here the last minute 45.
How about Young? Up the middle, Young breaking a tackle and gets outside. C.J. Young, good blocking downfield. Isaiah Kendall is, Young goes into the
homecoming festivities.
Isaiah was first and goal from the 3.
Kendall at the top, Cried at the bottom, Spearman at your nutback.
Braxton calls his own number. Dives in the end zone, touchdown. Crowd happy, half the crowd mad. As a jump ball up to Kendall. He went up and got it.
What a toss and what a spectacular catch.
Oh, my goodness.
Just great throw and catch there from Braxton to Kendall. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 for Quitman with 43 seconds to go in the first half.
Here's the snap. Hounds bring pressure. Donahue steps up. Big lick there by Tavares Davis to bring him down.
The 30.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Donahue has nowhere to go. How about Tyler Ridley with a big sack?
Huge sack in the ball game there for Tyler Ridley. Huge push there by the offensive line. Matthew Riley along with Tyler Ridley. Jacob Ozier in there on the O-line. Dylan Carter. Spearman at a nub back.
And Lucas Salinas.
And Lucas Salinas is the other one I couldn't see.
Here's the snap. They go back to Locke. Trying to bounce outside and has nothing. How about big Tyler Ridley? What a game he's had tonight. Here's the snap, and they give it to Hensley again. Not a whole lot of room there. There's a big lick by B.J. Elston. Here's the snap. Go to Braxton. Braxton, first down and some more as Braxton's inside to the 35-yard line, and a big first down here for the Hounds.
Just worst case scenario, be out of this with a tie.
Rolling out, it's picked off.
Hounds keep the lead here, 28-26. Two-point conversion is no good, so the Hound defense holds there.
Tavares Davis picks that one off. Snap, Braxton throws out wide to Crite. Crite, get off of me. Kylan Crite with another stiff arm, breaks another tackle. Kylan Crite refusing to go down. And a big play here for the Hounds.
All effort there by Kylan Crite, just the play of the game.
Snap. Braxton looking to throw. Goes to Crite. Crite goes up and gets it. What a play, Kylan Crite. Give it to a playmaker.
We need a Bradford Real Estate touchdown right here, Benny boy.
First and goal from the 3 now.
Pollard is the running back. Crite at the bottom, Kendall at the top.
Braxton walks in untouched. Touchdown Greyhounds. Braxton up the middle, 2-point conversion good. Big third down here. Donahue calls his own number, bears a big lick. How about Spearman? Put him in the clubhouse and it's stuff.
Woo! Put him in the clubhouse, baby, with a fat head hit of the week to Ron Spearman.
Ball on the ground. I think Big Abel's got the football.
We'll wait for the signal from the referees. Stripe says we got it, guys. First down, Hounds.
Snap, Braxton. Quick out to Crite. Crite made a guy look silly. Ball on the ground. And it looks like Spearman's going to jump on it.
Karan Spearman with a brilliant move to push that guy out of the way because he was fixed to fall on it. Just a heads-up football play move right there by Spearman.
Throw it up to him.
Donahue steps up in the pocket, throws it up. How about Tonio Phillips with a pick?
Touchdown.
He's going to go the distance. The 10th grader sophomore, Tonio Phillips.
I've got him for 65 plus.
That's it, David.
That should seal the deal there for the Greyhounds. Puts them up 42-26 over Quitman with 2:47 to play in the ball game.
Snap, Braxton puts his head down. It looks like he's got it. 2-point conversion is good.
The year before, you just try to build on those things. And hey, a win is a win is a win. So I will take it. Hounds win, final score 44-26. C.J. Young wins the Bill Keedy Memorial Scholarship Award. Well deserving there. Some representation from Jake Keedy, Coach Keedy's grandson, Miss Jennifer Keedy, Billy Keedy Jr., and Miss Brandy Keedy. All staples in the Greyhound household.
Hounds in the lead. Hounds in the lead 30 to 14 here, and that's the Newport Greyhounds that are in the lead. And the ball game is brought to you by Eye Care RX Pharmacy, located at 1117 McLean Street in Newport. Locally owned, locally loved, Eric and Katrina Schaffner. Eye Care offers a full-service pharmacy, including specialty compounds, a large selection of over-the-counter medications, vitamins, and supplies with free delivery. Let us help you be well at 523-5555. Also, the White River Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Clinic has board-certified providers offering the latest in orthopedic services, including joint replacement surgery, sports medicine, osteoporosis care, and robotic-assisted joint replacement for hips and knees. Appointments can be made by Doctors J.D. Allen, Jeff Angel, Dylan Carpenter, and Wes Greer, and APRN's Chad Grady and Josh McIntosh by calling 870-793-2371. Hope you enjoyed the halftime, the report on the golf tournament, and get signed up for that thing, folks. And it's important to, be a part of something where the kids are going to be there and our athletes are going to be there. It's for the whole entire athletic system. So we'd appreciate you participating any way that you can. We're just about ready to go with the second half kickoff, Ben Black.
First Community Bank brings us the kickoff. That's First Community Bank of Newport, where community comes first. You can go by and see them at 2525 Malcolm Avenue or give them a call at 201-6202.
Onside kick again. Hounds tried to get on it, and Salem gets the football. That's one of those, and it's hard, but you do not try to go up and go catch a football. You let it go to the 50. It's in between. As Salem, the Hounds thought they were going to get the football here, go down there, make it a 3-possession game, and almost put it out of reach.
Well, just perfectly executed onside kick by Salem. You can tell that that's obviously some of their bread and butter right there that they work on that daily. Just executed well by those guys. But, hey, this Hound defense has been playing great. I expect a 3-and-out right here, Hayden.
They're saying white football. They're saying Newport football.
Must not have gone 10 yards, I'm guessing.
Oh, we touched it, I thought.
If we touched it first, it should be their football. If they touched it first before it went 10 yards, it is down where they touched the ball. So apparently the referees have ruled that somebody from Salem touched the football.
What a break. I thought we touched it.
Well, I thought we went high in the air just like you called it.
Yeah.
Well, you can't see everything from up here. You do have a good view, but it's not like the view that the referee has. So, obviously, he saw something to say, no, Newport didn't touch it first.
Now, here's what I don't like. You make a decision, and then the coach gets in this guy's ear, and then we come and talk about it again.
No, a decision has been made. Let's play ball. Whether it's our coach.
Their coach, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter which coach. So the Hounds have the football.
The Newport Hounds.
That's right.
1st and 10 from the 49. How about a dose of C.J. Young up the middle? As we do have a flag.
Here we go. 11:56.
He'll pick up about 3 on the play. There is a flag on the field. The call is holding against Newport.
It's a holding call on the Hounds, and you would think that that's probably a makeup when you come out there. I mean, on a trap play, it's hard to call.
And he threw his flag instantaneously. As soon as the ball was snapped, it seemed like the flag was there. But, hey, we're not going to be critical of the officials throwing their first flag of the second half after 4 seconds.
So here's the snap. Marshall on play action, rifles it out to Kendall. Kendall with a good move. Kendall fumbled the football. Salem's got the football now.
It's very unfortunate there for the Newport Greyhounds. It was a great pass and catch. And
just trying to make a play there.
Just trying to make a play, and Kendall just couldn't hold on to it, and he's upset with himself. Just part of it, guys. Football games, you have highs and lows, and just one of those times where things didn't go our way. But the Greyhounds of Newport still lead this thing 30-14. Hound defense needs a big stop here.
There's a dive play, not a lot there. It's Braxton along with Ridley on the tackle.
Also, B.J. Elston in there again on a tackle there for the Greyhounds. 11:27 to go. Clock moving here in the third quarter. 2nd and 7 for the Salem Greyhounds.
Unity L's Newport player of the game and the Subway and the Newport Walmart coaches report at the conclusion of the broadcast.
Rowland checking in for Ross. On 2nd down here. Snap, quarterback keep. And Elston's going to bring him down a plenty for a first down. And you can see Salem, as far as offensively, they run a play and then the next play something off of it.
Yeah, they're countering off of their previous play.
Ball lies comfortably inside the 37-yard line.
Previous play, Tavares Davis had the running back tackled perfectly. Quarterback just elected to keep it around the end.
It's the dive play, nothing there.
And do we see the quarterback around the end on this one?
He's brought down by number 50, Ridley of Newport.
Uh-oh. What just happened there?
The quarterback still had the football. What happened? Good option football by those guys.
2nd and a long 8, short 9. So here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Throwing it up. How about Kylan Cright there? And good defense.
Looked like from up here that the receiver was all over Cright there,
Yeah,
but
and they had
no flag.
They had the tight end out. Quarterback just looking deep.
Denton will check into the game now for Brendan Curry. No, excuse me, Jacoby Rowland. So we go back to a 3 front here.
Going to that nickel package. Now 3rd and long, and not Salem territory, but tonight, guys, they've been successful on 3rd downs and longs. As the play clock's under 5. I don't think they're going to get it off, as it's 0. It'll be a 5-yard penalty.
I was watching the 25-second clock and it got down to 8 and it stopped. And I thought maybe that they stopped it, but then all of a sudden it went from 8 to 3 real quickly after about 5 seconds.
What seemed like 5 seconds.
3rd and 14.
9:58 to go.
No, it actually was. It went from 8 to 3.
I know, I was joking.
From the 40.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Throws it out to the back out. Good tackle out in space by Dylan Braxton.
That's just textbook, man. You can't ask for a guy to do any more than that. Just one-on-one. You just make that tackle there in space. Just a great job by Braxton of following his man and reading his key out of the backfield. It's going to be 4th and 14.
That's what DJ Marshall brings to this table. It allows Dylan to go play defense where he was sorely missed while he was being the quarterback because they didn't want their quarterback to play linebacker also, and I don't blame them.
They punted away a high punt, and guys need to get off the field. It hits a guy from Salem and fielded around the 27-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Newport at the 27.
Josh Drennan, when he saw that ball go in the air, he sprinted to the sideline. Did y'all see? He got off the field. And you said get out of the way. He was sprinting to the sideline and was standing over here before the ball ever hit. And that's great heads-up play by him.
Well, that all starts at the top, David Black, just knowing what to do and you know, being well coached and well versed in what you're supposed to do each and every play. It's a great job by the Hounds there.
So the turnover did not hurt the Greyhounds because the defense does its job. 30-14, 9:14 to play here in the 3rd quarter.
On 1st and 10. Marshall fake, calls his own number, cutting it up, and Marshall is brought down. We do have a flag.
Marshall on the carry. He's brought down by number 59, Cage Burks. There is a flag on
going to be holding on the Newport Greyhounds.
Yeah.
.9:07 to go here in the third quarter. Newport up 30-14 over Salem. It's going to be first down and long for Newport.
All inside the 15-yard line for the Hounds of Newport. The snap, Marshall looks to throw, fires it out to Kendall. Kendall swallowed up. They're going to give him maybe 4 on the play.
8:39 to go, clock moving here.
That makes it second down for Newport.
Good pursuit there for Salem.
Second down and a chunk to go.
Oh, looks to be at the 17-yard line. So second and 18 maybe. There's a dive play to C.J. Young. C.J. Young.
Just like a bullet shot out of a gun, guys.
Unbelievable.
Authority, guys. That is running the football with authority. 8:02 to go. It's enough for another Gold Greenway Equipment Company first down. C.J. Young doing what C.J. Young does, and that's moving the chains. Under 8 minutes to go, clock moving.
You got to give credit to the big guys up front when C.J. moves the ball like that, untouched for 18 yards there. As here's the snap. How about back to C.J.? C.J. not a lot there. No gain on the play. Bring up second and 10 now.
Football game brought to you by Dr. Gavin McDowell at Customized Vision Care, the Newport Recycling Center, City of Newport, Delta Trailer Manufacturing, Unity Health Newport, Fletcher Land Surveying, Sam's Diner in downtown Newport, and Norman Baker Pharmacy. We had some fathead pizza collisions of the week early in the game. Had 3, Tyler Ridley, B.J. Elston, and Abel Robinson, and Abel top of the leaderboard.
Empty backfield for Marshall. This throws the screen out to Young. And Young looks like he might not pick up very many, if any. Marshall looked like he might have been hit a little late after the throw.
Yeah, kind of wanting a flag there, and I don't blame him.
Brings up third down for Newport.
CJ already caught the ball when he was getting hit. He's kind of got a rifle for an arm, but
6:22 to go, clock moving here in the third quarter. Newport leads at 30-14. It's third down and 11 for the Hounds. Kendall at the bottom, Cried at the top of your screen.
I like experiment on a little out right here. There's a snap ball on the ground, and Hounds have to jump on it, and looks like we'll punt.
So a turnover and then on downs for the Hounds offense here in the second half. Hounds will have to punt here. Leading by 16.
Guys, I'm not so sure that the Hounds don't. With DJ back there, I mean, you're almost.
Well, the punt before this, he kind of took the snap and looked like he might try to find somebody, and then he decided at the last second he would punt it. So, hey, you never know right here. Look at your mismatch at the bottom of the screen.
Punts this one away in a knuckleball, and Newport wasn't ready to field it. As Salem's going to get up near midfield. We didn't know where the football was there when we punted it away.
5:16 to go. Here in the third quarter, Salem will take over just about midfield at the 49 of Greyhound territory, Newport territory.
Too many Greyhounds out here tonight.
A lot of Greyhounds out here tonight. And a lot of Greyhound fans showed up for the game tonight.
A great crowd. Salem with a pretty good crowd on hand. Hound fans travel well. We thank you so much. Appreciate everybody for watching too. Big crowd tonight on Facebook Live and YouTube.
1st and 10 for Salem. Looking to throw, quarterback rolling. And signals his guy to go, and a good shifty move as he's brought down from behind by Godair. Ball on the ground, but they're going to signal him down.
Man, what an effort play there by the Newport defense. 4:45 to go. Clock moving here in the third quarter. Newport up 30-14.
And it's going to the top of your screen here. So here's the snap. Quarterback keeps it that way. And a good tackle in open field by Kylan Cricht.
Yeah, not getting away from that guy. Just a great job of one-on-one tackling there by Kylan Cricht with 4:20 to go. Brings up 2nd down and 1.
Two Chicks Florist and More, your gift shop in Garden Center at 1014 Malcolm Avenue, Newport. Lots of fall decor. You can stop in and see all the fine gifts and that fall decor. Check us out at twochicksflorist.com or call 523-3514. You need to send some fresh flowers, gifts of all occasions, for all occasions at Two Chicks in Newport.
That was enough to move the chains. Now 1st and 10. And trying to get the angle on Tavares Hardaway. Tavares Davis. There's a big lick there by 7.
He brings it each and every play, man, whether he's in there on the tackle or not. He's coming up and taking on the lead block a lot of times, setting the edge. Great defender there.
M&P Insurance Services in downtown Newport. Farmers Tire Mart, where the rubber meets the road, in Norman Baker Pharmacy at 2200 Malcolm Avenue.
On 2nd and 8. Near the 35-yard line. Double handoff there. As Salem will have enough for a 1st down, a little bit more. As Salem brought down inside the 20.
Salem just a gritty bunch. They're not going to go away. They're going to keep battling tooth and nail. That's enough to move the chains there for Salem. It's going to be 1st down and 10. Ball is on the Greyhound 19.
Here's the snap, trying to get outside, cutting it back up. A good shifty running there for Salem. Brought down near the 10. Mark him at the 12. Give him 8 on the play. And a timeout here for Newport.
Well, Coach Brian Reardon wants to stress to his defensive team that this is a very vital drive in the football game, and it's so important that the Hounds keep Salem out of the end zone here. But just a turnover in this half offensively and then a punt. So Salem's defense has done what they needed to do to keep them in the football game. 2:54 remaining in the third quarter. And a reminder that the football game is brought to you by George Kell Motor Company. Fathead Pizza. One word, it's all caps. C&M Ag Depot, Lacrosse Boots, Milwaukee and DeWalt Power Tools. Before you shop out of town, check out all the inventory at C&M Ag Depot. And White River Area Agency on Aging, looking for a job. We have aides available. We're hiring aides right now. Tremendous benefits. You can call 523-4982 if you're interested. Sonic Drive-In to Newport. Get the Sonic app for discounts. And NEDC in downtown Newport. John Chadwell, Julie Allen, Crystal Taylor, Courtney Baker, all working for you. A proud past, a bright future at NEDC. Guys, it's not just imperative that we hold them here, but it would certainly be nice if we could.
Really important too, David.
Yeah, I thought so.
It's 1st and 10 now here for Salem. Ball on the ground, quarterback picks it up, and he's going to be met, it looks like, for a loss. Excuse me, 3rd down and 3 now.
Just a little mishandling of the ball, of the snap there, and ball hits the ground. Quarterback tries to recover, and the Newport defense just there to stop him.
Prior to that, they had the 1st down. Not the greatest angle right here. Now 3rd down and 3. Here's a snap double handoff, and they're going to get the end zone touchdown Salem.
So with 2:11 to go, Salem goes up, or excuse me, Salem makes the score 20. Excuse me, Newport 30, Salem 20, as we await the 2-point conversion.
Couldn't get it out, could you, Ben?
Just can't get it out tonight, guys.
And this is big right here.
No doubt.
To keep it a 2-possession game. Snap, quarterback rolling out, looking to throw, fires it. 2-point conversion is no good. And Newport does hold, and that is a big, big play in the football game.
Absolutely. As you said, Hayden, it just makes it a 2-possession game still yet. Gives the Hounds a little cushion. We need to go down and score right here.
Well, we needed to generate some offense right here, guys. We had the turnover, and we just mentioned the punt. So the Hounds trail in the 3rd quarter here. 6-0. You know, how important was the big pass from DJ Marshall to Kylan Cright to end the 1st half? That looms big now. Does Salem try an onside kick? You know they're not going to kick it deep.
I would say yes. I mean, what do they have to lose here?
A return for a touchdown.
Yeah, but we've proven we could go 76 yards in one play.
Onside kick. Good hands right there by Josh Drennan. And 1st and 10 for Newport inside Salem territory at the 49-yard line.
Just an excellent job there of just doing your job. Hounds will take over. Newport will take over at the Salem 49-yard line.
Well, you got to have some positives here. You got to put together some 1st downs, move the chain, move the clock, and hopefully get some points out of this drive.
About a play action here on 1st down.
Salem's got the box stacked.
Snap, Marshall looking to throw, and it's going to go out of bounds, and a big loss here for the Newport Greyhounds.
Salem just rushes the house there. Brings the house there.
Out of bounds, stopping the clock. Loss of about 3. Back to the Newport 48.
On 2nd down and long, Marshall fires it out wide to Crichton, incomplete.
Crichton just couldn't come away with it there. I think he was going to try to take off running before he had the football. It's going to bring up 3rd down and long here for Newport. Like about 3rd down and 12, maybe 13.
On 3rd down. Snap, Marshall looks to throw. Throws it out wide, and it's incomplete.
It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, the Hounds will have a punting situation here again. Well, Salem's defense is just taking control of the football game here in the third quarter.
Playing very, very well as of late. 1:57 to go here in the third quarter.
Boots it away. Again is Marshall, and it's going to be inside the 25. We'll see if they mark it at the 24. First and 10, Salem.
Minute 49 to go. Newport leads 30-20 over Salem.
Well, again, we were hoping that the offense could string together some first downs. We couldn't get that done, so now you got to call on the defense right here to try to hopefully come up with another stop. Up by 10. It's a comfortable lead at this stage. A couple of scores away from being behind, so let's hope the defense can maybe come up with a turnover here.
How about a pick six?
I'll take that. I don't think they'll throw that rock.
On first and 10, toss play out wide. Once again, hit at the line of scrimmage and just falling forward to the 30.
Yeah, they get at least 7.
That makes it second down for Salem.
Now second and 3. All at the 31-yard line. Well, it just seems like Salem wants it a little more right now.
Minute 12, clock moving here.
There's a dive play. There's a big lick by Abel Robinson.
Abel Robinson along with B.J. Elston in on the tackle.
Abel's been pretty solid in there tonight, guys.
Yeah, like Hayden said, anytime one of your defensive tackles is a tackle leader, he's making some havoc.
Absolutely.
Now you got to watch the football. Watch the snap count here. Listen for the snap count. Watch the ball. You expect the long count first.
Snap, double handoff, hit in the backfield, and swallowed up for a loss. Now big fourth down here. And the Salem gamble on fourth and about 5, maybe 6. Oh, they're marking it. They're not giving forward progress, if I'm looking at this line judge correctly, and now they do.
Be a loss of about 2 on the play. That brings up fourth down for Salem.
Yeah, they'll wait until the quarter ends before they punt the football. Got a word coming up for ASU Newport at the conclusion of the quarter. Now we played 3. Hounds lead 30-20. We'll be back right after this.
Salem 20, Newport 30.
It's time to roll with a degree in diesel technology from ASU Newport. Diesel trucks drive America's economy, and if you can fix it, you can start your career as a diesel technician. Diesel techs are in demand locally and nationwide, making good money with growth opportunity and job security. Enroll in an ASU Newport diesel technology program and start your rewarding career when you graduate. Register online at asun.edu. That's asun.edu. Enroll and start out at ASU Newport.
Well, you see the conversation going on right there with the return team. We start the fourth quarter of action. Hounds leading 30-20. We did not score in the third quarter. They outscored us 6-0, so it's our turn to put some points on the board right here. These guys get a punt off, and we can field the football and maybe get some pretty good field position. We thank all of our loyal fans who watch our game here on Facebook Live and the YouTube channel at Newport Cable 15 TV.
Never know on a fake here.
Isaiah Kendall goes deep. Stands at his own 37, 38-yard line.
Blocked. Big Abel! Abel! Touchdown, Greyhounds!
Woo! The big man with the score. Hey, that's a lineman's dream right there, guys.
Not only did he get the block, he just picks it up and gets the score for Big Abel. Look at the celebration going on.
Those guys are fired up for Big Abel. He got him a touchdown, man. That's awesome, guys. I'm telling you.
We have to get our offense on the field, and our coaches are hollering, offense, offense, offense. Let's get on the field. A lot of excitement there. They got to get back out there. Block punt by Abel.
What a man, that's just, y'all, that's awesome. I'm so happy for him. It's a lineman's dream, Hayden. Lineman's dream.
We've all been there.
That was David's call when my older brother Bryson took the ball out of a guy from Gosnell's hands when they ran the same type of offense, and he just took the handoff and ran it about 20 yards. And a lineman's dream.
Lineman's dream.
Watched it on Saturday morning.
I remember the play. Hounds to go for 2 here.
Hounds got to call a timeout.
Well, that's all right.
Well, that play right there was a direct result, or the calling the timeout was a direct result of the celebration on the sidelines, and I'll take it because those kids were excited for Abel and excited for our team. And I mean, Abel blocks the punt and just picked it up and ran it in like a fullback. I'm telling you, it was just awesome for that young man, and we're certainly excited that he could get points on the board for the Hounds.
Yeah, he didn't miss a beat, guys. He just blocked it and scoops it and goes, man. I mean.
How many yards did he go? 10, 12?
I'd say about 15.
15, we'll give him 15. Well, he's in the clubhouse. He's the leader in the clubhouse of the Fathead Pizza Collision of the week. And he's the leader in the clubhouse for block punts return for a touchdown tonight.
Just not quite touchdowns.
No, CJ has that. We all have anybody catch him tonight.
Snap, give to Young on the 2-point conversion.
Look at the pancake block by Big Abel. Give him a McDouble, guys. I'm telling you, Abel's had him a game tonight, guys.
And we had a pancake block on the backside, too. Got a couple of them there.
That's the definition of pancake block right there.
Yes, sir. 2-point good. CJ's had another great night. 38-20 in favor of the Newport Greyhounds. And when the Hounds had not put any points on the board in the third quarter, the first play of the fourth quarter, they do so with a block punt and an Abel Robinson return of the block punt for a touchdown.
I wonder if those guys are wishing they'd have kicked it in the third quarter.
Number 16, Sidemore. Number 18, Romine. And number 11, Swingle. Kicking off for Newport. 23.
Did we talk about Jeremiah earlier in this half? We haven't, about him not being dressed for the second half. He got hurt there in the first half and didn't dress out for the second half. We hope he's going to be okay.
First Community Bank kickoff, Andre Rodriguez kicking inside the 30, and Salem setting up a return, and a good return it is near midfield.
Swingle takes the kickoff return to the Newport Greyhound 48-yard line.
Again, guys, Salem not going to go anywhere. Just a hard-nosed, blue-collar bunch.
Out of bounds by number 8, Jalen Pollard.
And you were saying about Jeremiah?
Oh, that he didn't dress for the second half, and we certainly hope that everything's going to be okay with him. Hard-nosed kids, those Go-Dare boys are, and great football players, good kids. Both those kids work, and excited those guys are on our team. Unity Health Player of the Game and the Subway Coaches Report at the conclusion of the contest on the field.
On 1st and 10 for Salem. Toss play. Once again, Salem picking up a chunky yards on the ground.
Salem just keeps grinding away. Paying no mind to the scoreboard. Those guys are just going out there and doing what they do.
Ball game brought to you by Eye Care RX Pharmacy, State Farm Insurance agent Andrew Roach, Diaz Scrap Metal, and El Puente Mexican Restaurant, along with the White River Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Clinic.
Same play for Salem. Once again, just falling forward near the 30.
11:15 to go. Clock moving here in the fourth quarter. Newport up 38-20.
Correction, 59 Riley. Romine will gain about 5 on the play. That brings up second down for Salem.
As Riley checks out of the football game, Jacoby rolling in.
Matthew getting a little double duty tonight.
Fake, quarterback rolling out. Got a man open and incomplete. Bring up third down here.
He got open because he had a shove.
Seen several of those tonight. 10:41 to go.
That makes it third down for Salem.
Third down and 7, maybe 6 for Salem.
Been getting chunks of yards. Come on, Hound defense right here. Big stop here, guys. Big stop.
On third down, quarterback dropping back, looking to throw. Rolling out, and Davis almost picks it off. Good awareness there and good hands by Davis. And brings up a big fourth down here, and obviously Salem's got to go here.
Oh, yeah, there's no looking back now, Hayden.
They can almost put the game away, I would say, if you can stop them here and go get a score.
You know, on every defensive series, you see 7 doing something well. Kid's a player.
Absolutely.
Nickelback in, Pooty.
And a timeout here for the Hounds of Newport.
Well, Coach Reardon understands the importance of this particular play. Fourth down and 6 to go from the 32. Not just a momentum play, but maybe a game breaker right here.
Yeah, Hounds call their last timeout.
Football game brought to you by Merchants and Planners Bank, George Kell Motor Company, Sonic Drive-In, White River Area Agency on Aging, Two Chicks Florist and More, M&P Insurance Services, Farmers Tire Mart, Norman Baker Pharmacy, Sam's Diner in downtown Newport, and all of our great boosters, including Dr. Kelly McKinney, Howard's Glass Company, Mark Manning Shelter Insurance, Lou Allen Family and Company, Doyle Family Farms, Fletcher Land Surveying, Churchman Building Center, Newport Food Mart, the Shell Station, and Lonnie Hahn, the Pest Detective, and Temp Pro, and Miss Connie Waters. Thank you, Miss Connie.
On fourth down and long here. Salem fake the dive play and a seal-off block. Quarterback's got a man open in the flats and completed near the 20-yard line, and Salem does enough to move the chains yet again.
They just will not go away, guys. They're just refusing to go down.
That gain is good for Salem Greyhounds.
Just great execution by those guys. Rolling to the wide side of the field, and he could have run for the first down also.
Jacoby Rowland checks in. Also, Jaden Godare for Jacob Ozier and Pooty Denton.
On first down, the dive play. Rolling forward to the 16-yard line.
Well, anytime you can get 4, that's a plus for the Salem Greyhounds. Under 10 to play in the football game. 38-20, you see our score. Second down and 6 from the 16.
Here's the snap. Quarterback calling his own number outside. He's inside the 10-yard line. It'll be enough to move the sticks.
Being inside the 10 will be first and goal from the 8.
$9:38 to go. Clock moving here.
How about a stop here, guys?
Be huge.
Here's the snap dive play. Brought down inside the 5, maybe the 4.
He's brought down by number 15.
These guys don't do a lot of things fancy, but what they do it well.
That makes it 2nd and goal for Salem.
Trailing by 18, trying to get right back in this football game.
Under 9 minutes to go, 8:59, clock moving. Play clock down to 15.
2nd and goal. Dive play, nothing. So we'll see if they give him any forward progress, but it looked like he didn't get any, maybe 1.
So it'll be 3rd down and goal from the 3-yard line.
Abel's helmet come off, so he'll have to sit out of play.
Young man has played well.
On 3rd and goal. Snap. And nothing. I mean, absolutely denying it.
Well, it was an option play, like a little read, and we tackled both the guys. We tackled the running back, and the quarterback elected to keep it, so we just tackled the quarterback. Big stop there by the Newport defense.
So 4th and goal here from the same 3-yard line. Can the Hound defense hold here? That's the $64 question. Quarterback option.
Looking to throw. Quarterback going to the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, they just convert when they need to convert, guys. Makes it 38 Newport, 26 Salem, as we will see. Obviously thinking they're going to go for 2 as they have all night. Try to make it a 10-point game again.
Well, it's just a great answer by those guys after the block punt.
Big Abel checking back in for Jacob Ozier.
Kids from Salem won't go away.
Quarterback dropping back, looking to throw. 2-point conversion, tipped up and caught, and good for Salem.
Newport doing what they needed to be doing on the play, just didn't work out for us. Davis tipped the ball, trying to tip it down, and the other receiver, not the intended receiver, but the second receiver, just happened to be in the right place at the right time.
Well, the Bank of England Mortgage Company post-game show comes up at the conclusion. Guys, we hadn't gotten a lot of offense here in the second half. Our 6 points that we got on the touchdown was Abel's block punt. Had a turnover and had several punts during this half. So we got to get the offense cranked up here after we can hopefully field the onside kick.
Well, a lot of that has to do, David, with how much time the offense has had the football.
Yeah, we hadn't run a lot of offensive plays, honestly. So you really expect these guys to onside kick again. And the hands team for the Newport Greyhounds on the field.
And an onside kick recovered. That's Dylan Braxton.
He's not afraid, is he?
I like it. Just take it and try to go, man. Make a play. Good job by Braxton there.
Had him on the show a couple of weeks ago, and he said, I'll play anywhere. I'll play quarterback for you. I'll play tight end. I'll play linebacker for you. I'll play a down lineman if I need to. I'll be on the hands team. I'll try to get you a touchdown there. Boy, what a game he had last week from his quarterback position. And DJ Marshall has played well at the quarterback position tonight.
Absolutely.
Thrown the football exceptionally well.
On 1st and 10 from the 43.
And CJ has been silent for most of this half.
Snap going to Young. Young. He gets near the 35-yard line.
What's a solid run there by CJ.
Just a hard bit of running there by Young. 7:08 to go. Clock moving here in the fourth quarter. Newport up by 10 with a score of 38-28 over Salem.
Sounds like they're going to burn some clock here.
Not a bad idea.
They've got 8 guys within 2 yards of the line of scrimmage. And the snap and the give is to Young, and Young is swallowed up in the backfield for a loss.
Well, and you mentioned the 8 guys up there, and it's hard to block 8 with less numbers than that.
6:20 to go. Clock moving here in the fourth quarter.
Daring the Hounds to throw the football. Need to pick up quick first down here.
On 3rd and 3 now from the 36. Snap, power play with Marshall. As Marshall fights forward, and he's going to be close. We'll see where they mark it.
Well, initial contact was short of the first down, but after the second effort, I believe that's going to be enough to move the chains, but they're going to say maybe a measurement.
Well, they don't have to go far with the chains to see if it is.
I mean, how can you not see that?
Well, you ought to be able to.
It's 4 yards away from the sticks. I mean, seriously.
Well, if they miss it by a football, I might get on them a little bit, but if they miss it by an inch or two, they're going to miss it by 6 inches. Short. So the Hounds will obviously go here.
Yeah, you got to go for it.
Braxton will come into the ball game to run the quarterback sneak.
You know what I've always wondered too is when you mark it and it's 6 inches short, and then you got to carry it all the way to the hash. Are you for sure 6 inches away? You get what I'm saying? I mean, that's a. How do you know? Because you hope that those hashes are exactly correct from the sideline to there, but you don't know for sure.
I'd be willing to bet there's a lot of them that are off an inch or two.
Well, they bring the chain out there and look at it and go, yeah, it was about like this, so it looks about right. Not getting on them. I'm just
right.
Generally, like curious. I kind of want to just know.
Don't know why the delay here.
Having some trouble getting the sticks aligned here.
Braxton at quarterback. I think we moved early, but we have enough for the first down.
I think we moved just right on time, Hayden Schultz, with 5:31 to go.
Was a big first down for the Hounds, no doubt about that. To the 28-yard line. Now let's get some points here.
There's Braxton doing exactly what he said he would do on the show. He just plays whenever and wherever needed.
Yeah, he was resting over here on the bench, and they said, Dylan, let's go. And he put that helmet on and got right in there.
It's a great team player right there. .505 to go.
Snap, and the give is to Young. Young brought down just shy of the 25-yard line.
4:51, clock moving here in the fourth quarter.
He's brought down by number 72, Skylar Payne.
Hounds going to take their time here with 2nd down and 8. And 9.
On 2nd and 8, looking to throw. Marshall under pressure, throws it to the end zone, and incomplete. And that stops the clock.
Crichton just couldn't get his footing down there.
So it's 3rd down and 8 here, 3rd down and 9 possibly. Salem has 3 timeouts left. The Hounds have none. .409 remaining in the game.
I don't think we have a timeout.
We don't have one. According to the clock, according to the scoreboard, we don't have one.
That's very interesting. I don't know that I've ever seen that.
I think our coaches are saying that the official...
It's a delay of game. We don't have a timeout.
Delay a game on Newport. Be a 5-yard penalty. Still remains 3rd down.
4 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Now 3rd and 15, maybe 14. Hard to tell from up here.
On 3rd and long.
Can the Hounds convert here? They've got a couple of chances.
The give is to Young. Cuts backfield. How about C.J. Young does it himself? If C.J. Young gets in the end zone for his 4th touchdown. And a big play there for the Hounds.
You ever heard the saying, you give them an inch and they take a mile? They gave C.J. Young 1 inch, and I'm telling you, he just took it a mile. That guy just finds open space, man. What a back. What a player for the Newport Greyhounds, C.J. Young. Score now 44 Newport, 28 Salem.
4th touchdown of the night for C.J.
Huge night rushing, as is each and every Friday night for the young man thus far. Just had an outstanding season. He's a 1,000-yard carrier. I know at the half. Eager to see what he finishes up with
I think
tonight.
he's near 20 touchdowns. I think that's 19.
Unreal, isn't it? 2-point conversion coming up.
Snap, Marshall rolling out, rifles it, and it is picked off. 2-point conversion, no good.
Oh, we've got some activity going on here. Stay right there on it, Josh. So we'll sort this out, see if there's any ejections. From both teams. Cool there. And we'll see what repercussions.
Well, the Hounds were going for 2 there. And Marshall couldn't find an open guy. He was scrambling, and he tries to dart one in there as he did earlier. The ball was picked off by Salem. And then one of the Greyhounds, I couldn't tell who, made the tackle. And it looked like the kid from Salem didn't like the way he got tackled.
Two personal fouls, one on those guys, one on our guys, and offsetting penalties and no ejections, and that's good.
I like the call for both teams. It's football. It's a physical game. You're going to have a few skirmishes here and there. As long as there wasn't an all-out brawl, let's go back to playing ball.
Hounds did cover a lot of real estate there with a 31-yard C.J. Young run. And still some discussion on the field. Is that what you were saying, Ben? (44-28) with 4 minutes to go in this football game. Got a little chippy there on that play, huh?
Still some discussion going on the Newport sidelines.
Got kind of airish out here tonight, didn't it?
Don't know who the ball boy is, but he just threw a dime to the referee.
Money Wren. Was it? Yeah.
Pups lost a tough one last night, 22-0 against a real good junior high football team in the Salem Greyhounds. And
first community to make kickoff for Andre Rodriguez. As it hits, Salem's going to pick it up. Ball on the ground. Looks like the Hounds got the football, boys. Who's that come away with it? That's Perez, the senior.
That's awesome.
Comes up with a fumble recovery. First year playing football, high school football.
Barring anything crazy, guys, you get a couple first downs here. How many timeouts does Salem have?
All of them. 3.
Ref makes a meet there and say, hey, let's not get chippy. The game's pretty much over at this point. I mean, like Ben said, barring anything crazy with a fumble or anything like that, but no need to get out of hand here.
Well, I think that's a good job by the officiating crew to bring both teams in and say, hey, guys, look, it's a football game. Let's be men about this, shake hands, and let's finish this thing out clean. Braxton will be at the quarterback.
Snap, and the give is to Young. Young up the middle. And C.J. Young inside the 30, and that's enough for Greenway Equipment Company first down.
Young on the carry. He's brought down by number 16, Hunter Sizemore. And Skylar Payne. That makes it first down for Newport.
3.5 to go. Clock moving. There's 15 seconds on the play clock.
It's Braxton in at the quarterback position. As the snap, Braxton handles it himself. So he's brought down near the 25-yard line.
Braxton on the carry. He's brought down by number 33.
The Salem elect to call any timeouts here.
I would say no, Hayden. You know, it's under 3 minutes, and they have not called a timeout yet, so I would say they're just going to let this thing play out and cut their losses and go watch film on Monday. I want to remind everybody after the game we'll have the Bank of England post-game report. And then the Subway and Unity coaches and player of the game report.
Here's the snap, and the give is to Young. Young outside. So we do have a flag on the play, and Young lowering the shoulder near the 10-yard line, and we'll try to sort out the laundry. So it looks like it's in the area of a hold.
There is a flag on the play. The call is holding against Newport.
And that's what it is, Hayden Schultz. Gotten rather airish up here, hasn't it?
Airish?
Airish.
Is that?
It's a word.
Is it?
Look it up.
I'm looking at Anthony.
Webster's.
I don't look at you. I'm looking at Anthony.
He's the tech guy.
He knows.
He knows.
That puts the ball on
Anthony, that is a word, airish. You know.
Second down for Newport.
Is that a word? He said I just used it, so it is.
Anthony, you got a lot to learn. You never agree with Ben for first.
Oh, don't be mad, Hayden.
On 2nd and 16, a little jet sweep to Kylan Crite as Crite's brought down near the 25-yard line. Now 3rd down and 8 here.
He's brought down by a pack of Salem Greyhounds. That makes it 3rd and about 7 for Newport.
2 minutes to go in the contest. Newport leads it, 44-28 over Salem. Clock will roll here. Salem looks like they're just going to let the clock do its thing.
Got a 1st down, and you can sit on it and knee it out.
Well, who are you going to if you need a 1st down, Hayden?
3. How about a touchdown, too? As CJ goes down, gets the 1st down, and not necessarily saying he didn't try to go score a touchdown there, but, you know, kind of sees the guy, falls forward, and it's going to put it away. Hounds can sit on it now.
Minute 28 to go.
And somehow the play clock got down to 30 seconds, and the actual game clock just now started. On a 40-second. Hounds let this thing roll. And if they don't want to, they can wait to reset, and they are going to make us call another play. As you can just let it get under 40, take a snap, and we can shake hands and go home. Hounds win here 44-28 on the road at Salem, and guess what, Ben? We're 1-0 again in conference.
1-0 again in conference, Hayden. That's where you like to be at each and every Friday night. Hounds played well. What a welcome back game for DJ Marshall.
I guess we can go ahead and announce the Fathead Collision of the Week winner, as there's the final knee. And Josh, I'll let you get in on this, and Anthony, Abel? Josh says no doubt Abel. Anthony going with Abel as well. Anthony agrees. Ben?
Abel Robinson.
Abel Robinson, the Fathead Collision of the Week winner. And we had some good ones. Abel had a couple. Tyler Ridley in the clubhouse with a big lick. B.J. Elston. You know, the other two guys, get them any other
any other
Friday.
night, any other Friday, those guys would have been the winner, but Big Abel just had to come away with the big devastating blow there. Now, we're going to hear a word from our sponsor, Bank of England, then we'll have the post-game report right after that.
Post-game report brought to you by Bank of England Mortgage Companies. You saw there on your screen. It all started with C.J. Young with a 1-yard touchdown run and the 2-point conversion good with Marshall, 8-0. And then another 1-yard C.J. Young touchdown run, 2-point conversion no good. Hounds lead 14-0 at that point. Salem striking back, getting on the board 14-8. And then the Hounds go 52 yards with C.J. Young and the 2-point conversion good. DJ to C.J. make it 22-8 at that point. And Salem answers back, making it 22-14. And the Hounds answer with a 73-yard pass from DJ to Kylan Crite to end the half 30-16. Along with in the second half, you had big Abel Robinson with the block punt, and I thought it was the play of the night for sure, scooping and getting 6, and then capping it off with C.J. Young with another touchdown and 2-point conversion good. And the Hounds win here 44-28 over Salem. And we'll go ahead and send it down to David right after this.
Okay, Unity Health players of the game. DJ Marshall on this end, Big Abel Robinson on this end. First of all, I'll talk to you, DJ. First game back, you threw the football exceptionally well. I want you to talk about the game tonight and you being back to play for the Newport Greyhounds. You're looking forward to a senior year and you get hurt and then you didn't know you was going to come back, but talk about being out there tonight.
I didn't think I was going to be back this early. Kind of nervous.
That's all right.
But it's all good. Feel good to be back, play with them. I mean, we wasn't throwing the ball when I wasn't here. Now we back and we can throw the ball. So,
I want you to talk about the play with no time on the clock to end the ball game. Stay right here, Abel. The touchdown pass.
Well, Coach said both run posts. So, I thought I was going to get tackled because somebody touched me. So, I stepped up in the pocket, threw it down there.
It was wide open. It was a great throw and a great catch. And listen, I appreciate you being back out here. And I told you last year, and I told you again, you just be the best DJ Marshall you can be, and the Newport Greyhounds are going to be fine. Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
All right, Big Abel. You get the Unity Health. You get the Fathead Pizza hit of the week. You get a big block on a punt. And I want you to talk about that play and scoring that touchdown. How many touchdowns, first of all, have you scored in your lifetime?
2.
And this counting the second one?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about the play and you going through and what was going through your mind.
I just knew I had to get that ball. That's what all I want is get that ball.
And took it in for the score?
Yes, sir.
Did you happen to notice the excitement of everybody on the sideline when you came over?
Yes, I did. I don't really get hyped, but they hyped me up when they started coming over there.
It's awesome. It's a big time. It's a big play for us in the football game, and there's a lineman's dream, an old lineman myself. Anytime you can score a touchdown, it's a great deal for yourself, and you'll remember that for the rest of your life.
Yes, I will.
All right, Abel Robinson, he's one of the 2 stars of the game, Unity Health stars of the game. We got Coach Brian Reardon coming right up. Thank you, Abel, and a great job. He's also the Fathead Pizza Collision of the Week winner, and we'll get Coach Brian Reardon in here to talk to us momentarily. Coach, a win is a win is a win on the road against Salem, baby. Congratulations.
Oh, yes, sir. Like we talked about it in a week, it's a playoff team right there. Hard to stop. I mean, we still got some cleaning up to do on defense, though. I'm proud of the offense. We kind of stepped it. So I don't know what it is about coming out the second half, and we get the ball, and that's 4 games this year that you go punch that one in, it's over. Right. And we're just not able to do that. So not disappointed about the win, but I'm going to be a perfectionist, and we still got some work to do. Got Atkins next week, then a bye, so we got to focus on the next game, move on. Got to travel again next week. It's hard to win on the road, so take that W and go home and smile.
Coach, I know this. It was one of those football games that just you thought, well, we're doing things real well right here, and then those guys did some things real well. We did some things real well. Those guys did some things real well. So, and that's what happens when you match up with a good football team, and they do things against our defense that has just given us a little trouble. Those teams that run right at us like that.
Well, and we had to come out of our base coverage. We had to go cover 3, and we don't really run cover 3, and it's just it doesn't matter if you've been doing a cover 2 read the entire year. They've always done that, and all of a sudden you bounce another coverage. There's going to be some mistakes, and they made us pay for it. Great quarterback. That guy made some good throws, ran the ball well. They blocked it well. It's a tough scheme to stop. Thank goodness for the big. What is that? 4 games this year. We've had a really big special teams play that kind of separated and knocked the top off of a game. We had a kick return. We had a block punt a couple weeks ago. We had a block punt tonight. We had a punt return. Early in the year. Just so proud of the special teams. That was something we focused on when we came here. And like I said, that and the O line was 2 of our biggest focuses. Right now, I think we need to start focusing a little bit on the defense.
Coach, I know this. Anytime you win, it's a great feeling to have. And the most important thing, we're 2-0 just on the road against a playoff team, and it's exciting that the Hounds are 2-0 in the conference, and you can't be conference champions until you win them one at a time.
That's how we do it, 1 game at a time. That's all we talk about. Halftime, I don't even know who is next. I just happened to have them and Atkins film. I said, well, I guess that's our next 2 games. So I was, you're able to watch. Try not to watch the other one, but you catch yourself doing it. It's a 2-0. That's it right now. The playoffs have started, and we're 2-0. And each game we're getting closer to a higher seed and hopefully a conference championship. And that's the number 1 goal right now.
Subway and the Walmart Supercenter there in Newport brings you the Coach Brian Reardon Show, and we say congratulations to him and Abel with a big block and a touchdown. And I want you, before we get off, I do want you to mention about DJ being back tonight. It made us a little better defensively because you could put Braxton over there where he had been as a linebacker, and talk about both those guys real quick before we get.
All right, Dylan Braxton, the most unselfish player I've probably ever had. He just wants to play football. Of course, we met this week and discussed all this. He's like, Coach, I just want to play football. You play me wherever you have to win the ball game. He was able to come in. You know, DJ couldn't take a snap under center. He's still a little tender there, and he told me that. I said, thanks for being honest. Dylan, go in there and let's get this first down. And that sealed the game pretty much. And then he came in at the end and was able to take some snaps there. And they were begging me to punch that one in. I was like, guys, let's just go. We maxed out on the tiebreaker points. Right, I said, let's go home, make sure nothing silly happens, and take that W. But good game. I mean, we won the ball game. Look, I'm starting to get a little picky. I want to start being a little bit cleaner on the field, but I'm not going to complain about winning.
It's coming, my friend. He's Coach Brian Reardon. He's the head football coach and athletic director of the Newport Greyhound. And as always, go Hounds!